Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Okay. So we're gonna continue where we left off yesterday. And hopefully I can finish this off in one sitting. I don't remember how much chapter left, but yeah, I forgot to read this yesterday. I guess I was too tired yesterday. But that's okay. Prison reform notes. Look, the smallest clues, the greatest of structure built brick by brick. Okay. Hopefully the game doesn't bug anymore, cause like last night I was like going through some things. Anyways, during the third Kamala Congress, why is it being blurred here? Daily dose of this diazepam, what the hell? Diazepam was rescued and was reduced from 2 and 3 quarter tablets to none, replaced with 2 classified poetry collection A1675 and 60 chlorpromazine tablets to be taken 1.5 per day. Is this from the physician? 2 days, 11 hours, 8 minutes and 4 seconds later, an 8mm crack appeared on a bar of his cell, which is on the second. Wait, hold on. Okay. Which is on the second floor near the third staircase, and is the 8th cell from the left. That's oddly specific. Why don't they just label the cells? He scraped off a 4x3mm fragment from 30 second tiles. From the 30-second. Bro, this whole chapter is confusing me. Is either I'm dumb or like my comprehension skill is reducing by the minutes. Okay. Mention of the other me increased from 3 times in 48 hours to 25 times in 48 hours. The other me? The other me? Okay. 4 days, 3 hours, 7 minutes and 8 seconds later, he transitioned from mere collecting manuscript paper to collecting manuscript paper and mirror fragments. Within the next 24 hours, he collected 11 mirrors, which total 103 shots. Okay. During the 6th Kamala Congress, oh my god, I don't want to know who this is. I feel like it's Aleph. Supply of fluoxetine and oh my god, the scientific name, valproate Valproate was completely discontinued, replaced with 4 classified L6759 literary selection and 4 rolls of 400 cm bandages. What? Average 32 bags against bar and war per hour. The bandages were all used up within 4 days. 14 hours, 20 minutes. That, oh my god, and 9 seconds. How do you even keep track of this? With 60, what the hell? With 89.3 cm lost in the water due to excessive reaping. Wrote 15 pages of poetry over 10 days, 6 hours, 8 minutes, and 3 seconds. Tore up 14 of those pages and swallowed the remaining ones. Okay? Interesting report. I say on Xeno defectors. Oh, I wonder if the tower inside the prison has seen this. Based on the above information and recent intelligence from the Timekeeper Squad, it is confirmed that Xeno defector unit had entered Kamala prison, which held numerous Arcanists, and withdrew from Ushuaia on March 2nd. The operation clearly involved cooperation with Manus Vindicte. The current whereabouts of the defectors remain unclear, pending further intelligence from the Timekeeper Squad. The information is fragmented and primarily inferential. For the full reasoning behind the operation and additional details, please refer to attachment 4.28. Okay. I'll see. I'm just gonna go on because I'm curious. The end mill. Because I'm curious about what's gonna happen. Oh my god. Recoleta.
La cabaña con el techo azul estaba silenciosa como siempre. En un sueño fugaz, la investigadora de paracausalidad descubrió la verdad detrás del dado de Babilonia. Examinó cuidadosamente los patrones ocultos, como un astuto astrólogo rastrea los movimientos de las estrellas. Lo que pueda parecer errores o accidentes no niega las verdades del destino. Por el contrario, afirman su existencia. Solo pregúntale al gran Heráclito.
Heraclitus.
En un universo no observado, el dado de Babilonia gira perpetuamente, dictando el destino de todos en un tiempo que es tanto infinitamente largo como infinitamente corto. Mira, cerró los ojos. Respetaba la aleatoriedad de los números y el destino. Respetaba el juicio del dado. De lo contrario, se habría perdido sumisamente en los huecos del tiempo y bajaría para siempre como un fantasma en el olvido.
Interesting. Okay, we're back here. In the solemn prison hall, under the half-light of the next day, the prisoner of Kamala gathered. Octavia stepped onto the podium with a stern expression. Yeah, they're all still accusing her of killing the idealist, I guess. Yeah.
First, allow me to make one thing clear.
Allow me.
I had absolutely nothing to do with what happened to the idealist
Look
yesterday.
at your face.
I swear it on my career as a writer.
This is so majestic, man. This art, god damn. It keeps zooming. I wonder until when it will zoom. Continuously zoom. Yeah.
As you all know, the idealist and I are the representatives of the two factions of La Sociedad de Poetas de las Américas.
Oh my god.
As you
How do
also
you even
know,
say that?
we have been at peace since the Let Sleeping Dogs Lie agreement was signed a few months ago.
Oh! It's glitching!
Despite our differing views, we have coexisted to this day under the watchful gaze of the Central Tower. Rest assured that we will work tirelessly to locate the missing idealist.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself, Miss Octavia. His
Oh.
death wasn't your fault.
Oh, someone being considerate.
After all, he was the one who threw the first verbal dagger.
Oh my god. The murmur cascading below reached the ear of the prisoner from another faction. Ah, drama's about to come out.
Show some respect, you morons.
Yes.
The idealist is missing, not dead. I'm sure he's dropping one piece before we know it.
Better face the hard truth now, Roberta. Though, I have to say, it won't be easy for you to find a new leader as mad as him.
Oh my god. A polite call from the hostess paused the heated debate.
Please, everyone, quiet down. According to the agreement, today's Congress should have been chaired by the idealist. Since he is still missing, I will be acting on his...
Oh, she was cut off.
Pardon my lateness. Go ahead. I'm ready to moderate.
Is that the Jaguar? Unfamiliar footstep breaks the regular patterns of event. The jailer leads her visitor to the entrance of the prison hall.
Miss Vert, I looked over the incarceration and visitor records from the past 6 months. There was no mention of anyone named Doris.
Then it seems only the physician knows the whereabouts of Dr. Dorez. Miss Jailer, we need to meet with the physician. It's important.
Listen, you really shouldn't take the inmates' ramblings too seriously.
I feel like the jailer is hiding something. The way she spoke to the physician is like, Anyways, considering the identity of the person before her, the jailer softened her tone.
But if it's as critical as you say, I'll make another request later.
I wanna pet this Jaguar.
That said, I'm afraid the meeting won't happen for at least a few days.
Understood.
For now, please join us for today's Congress.
Espectacular!
Oh my
Do you
god.
hold literary salons like this every day? This place is practically a writer's paradise.
Get back to
you're the host of the
reality.
salon, Octavia? I say we set aside our differences and have a titillating literary discussion.
You've come at the right time. You may serve as witnesses for the Congress alongside the jailer, like a citizen's jury in a court.
Your suggestion aligns with the congressional rules. Very well.
Congress? Witnesses?
Do you not know law?
Isn't this a salon? Which topic are we discussing? Literary theories? Schools? Principles? Languages? Oh, narrative perspectives?
None of those.
Oh, too bad, Coletta. Octavia lowered her head, giving her questionnaire a long and deep look.
This Congress is about the randomness of fate, Miss Recoleta.
Randomness of fate?
As she sinks into confusion and bewilderment, the jailer's voice rises into a triumph introduction.
Dear visitors from the Foundation, allow me to introduce the Kamala Congress. What happened yesterday was merely a brief anomaly.
Oh,
In the Panopticon, spontaneous order among the inmates is the norm, and the Kamala Congress serves as its truest reflection.
Spontaneous order?
Yes. Through the Congress, the inmates assign and distribute medication, communal duties, and rest periods. They are entirely self-regulated.
ah. The tone is filled with pride. We'll
I
never
hereby
devote the
announce
woman, I
the
guess.
commencement of the 7th Comala Congress.
7. As her word fall, Octavia takes out a worn lottery box and a small trinket from her hand. The prisoner moves in perfect order like a swarm of ants.
A cardboard box and... is that a paper die?
What's going on?
20 sides.
Oh shit, Soneto, I can see that too. I wonder what it is for.
Huh?
I love you, Soneto.
We carefully examine hidden patterns, much like an astute astrologer tracks the movements of the stars.
Isn't this...
From somewhere in the audience, the girl unconsciously mumbled a
isn't
revelation.
this just like the Die of Babylon? The MacGuffin that weaves through the entire plot? The infinite symbiote of fate? And the symbol that compresses
Oh, the
time
book
into a
that she
shriveled
wrote.
circle?
What may seem like errors or accidents doesn't negate the verities of destiny. On the contrary, they affirm its very existence. Just ask the great Heraclito.
Oh, that's how you say his name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Adria Grace. Hey, I do artwork for streamer. Hi. Good. That's cool.
In an unobserved universe, the die spins in perpetuity.
Dictating the fate of all in time that is both infinitely long and infinitely short.
Oh.
Look, I've closed my eyes. I respect the randomness of numbers and destiny. I respect the die's judgment.
Oh my god, these crazy people, you know. As the prisoner recite the announcement, the author's voice becomes more and more sluggish.
Otherwise, we will acquiesce and lose ourselves in the gaps of time and wander forever as ghosts in oblivion.
So what the hell is going on?
I don't understand what's going on.
Recoleta, trust me, I don't either.
Well, with the irony that I probably have more idea what's going on than anyone here.
Okay. I know it seemed like a bored conversation, but to be honest, I am tired. If you're interested in it, kindly drop your Discord and say, sorry, I don't drop my Discord because it's private.
Miss Recoleta, this is all in your novel, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. The recitations, the references to an astrologer and Heraclito, they couldn't possibly be just a coincidence. Could it be? Will they look to the die to dictate their fate?
It looks like it. It looks like they're gonna do it. The girl's audible shot does not affect the proceeding on stage. The Congress continue.
I shall perform the first roll. Its result will determine the subsequent roll order for this Congress.
The hostess toss. Oh my god, I didn't even read that.
5.
I was too focused on the box.
This check complies with the prerequisite conditions of the ruling of the die, and the standard roll order has been established. Inmate Jose, please come forth. You are the first in the initiative order. Therefore, fate's judgment shall fall upon you before all else.
Oh my god, it's glitching again. Rodriguez 35. This is my Discord. Please add me. I'm so sorry. I don't add. I'm sorry. I don't add random people on my Discord because it's really private and only just for my close friends. Yeah.
Me? Okay.
Inmates. Isn't this the guy who spot Octavia just now? The prisoner stepped forward, taking the fragile box in his hand. Oh my god, the dice stopped just like that. A simple number decided his fate.
17! It's 17! Ah, what a wonderful number! 17! Like an oasis in an endless
What does
desert.
this numbers mean? At least for 37 and the whole island, it has something, but what does this mean?
The result is 17, and the score combination 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. According to the ruling of the die, he shall receive 60 risperidone tablets, 40 clozapine tablets, and 40 diazepam tablets. Additionally, he will assume the role of cultural manager of the Comala Congress.
What the hell is going on here? So it does have some maths in it, but oh my god, I'm so confused.
Before he takes office, inmate Jose must clean the first restroom for the next 7 days.
God damn.
Wonderful! I'll gladly clean the toilet. I've got the brooms here, the toilet detergent, oh, and the toilet brush
Who
too.
cleans the toilet with a broom? I thought we used like that long ass brush to clean the toilet, but damn.
I have been waiting for this opportunity. As cultural manager, I will speak with every inmate and complete the Comala memoir, finally capturing the moments when literary sparks ignite and explode.
Next is inmate Eduardo. Please come forth.
How many inmates are we gonna call? That's a lot. The man in question is a nervous mess. His gaze flicker, his eyebrows fight for space on his forehead. Oh my god. And his teeth clash against each other in turmoil.
But
Someone
I
is like,
can't
oh, this
remember
guy.
the ruling of the die. I can't remember anything. Damn it. Sorry, Senora Octavia, but I don't think I can do this. I didn't get any medication in the last Congress. I've had multiple episodes. It's like my brain's jammed or something.
Oh no.
It's all right, inmate Eduardo. It's easy. You don't need to know the rules to roll the die. Give me your hand, I'll help you.
Poor man. The prisoner follows suit, hands trembling as he shakes the balls. The only thing he can do.
My
What?
sincerest apologies, inmate Eduardo. The die dictates that you must voluntarily descend into the sewers and write the thematic keyword that currently causes you the most anxiety on the walls.
What the hell is this ruling?
Thank you very much, Miss Octavia. I think my head's about to split in half. I need a moment to rest before I head down there and fulfill my destiny.
Oh god. Clutching his head, the prisoner leaves, his step heavy, his hand empty, but his brow finally falling at ease.
Jailer, are you really letting them make every decision with the roll of a die?
Oh my
Eduardo
god.
is clearly in a much more dire condition than Jose. The medication should have been given to him.
As I
This is
said,
crazy.
this is how the inmates of the Panopticon maintain order. The physician periodically provides medication, food, and other necessities, and the inmates distribute them in this spontaneous and efficient manner.
Efficient? You're saying this is efficient? Huh? This, what the hell? What the hell? There's nothing efficient about this. There's nothing proper. There's no order.
Neither authority nor violence is involved in this process. This is what sets Kamala apart from all other custodial facilities.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Is that it? You abdicate all agency to the roll of a paper die and call it the randomness of fate? What kind of sick joke is this?
Exactly.
Please come down.
Thank you, Recoleta.
This is the method that the inmates have collectively decided to
You need to
recognize.
understand that they are
prepared
crazy.
to face the possible sacrifices that it brings. This isn't about you or me. It's not our place to interfere with a procedure that has been proven both pragmatic and effective. My
Okay.
duty is to assist the inmates in maintaining order through the methods that they have established. And yours
I love
is
the
to
music.
witness their self-governance, not judge it.
I love the music. The jailer takes a deep breath. Her words clearly meant to convince herself as much as anyone listening.
If
I guess she
everything
doesn't
somehow
agree,
unfolds
so-
as it does in my novel, then every role was already predetermined.
Oh my god.
Burton, do you remember the story I told you last night?
The
odds of
music.
both success and failure were consecutively multiplied.
I remember.
As soon as a character experiences a failure, they continue to suffer failures in an endless chain reaction. None of Eduardo's future dice rolls will ever result in a number higher than 10. At this rate, this system, this sociedad, ruled by the dice of Babylon, is bound to collapse.
She looks around, realizing that her words, weighty as they seem to her, have garnered no attention.
Eduardo will never receive any medication. The moment he writes the keyword on the wall could very well be the moment he spells out his own death. No, I can't let this happen. I have to do something.
This is crazy. Recoleta rushes to the stage,
Wait, Miss Recoleta,
Oh,
what
no.
are you doing?
and the jaguar is getting angry. Recoleta, I feel like something bad's gonna happen to you. I just had a hunch, you know. Oh. Do I have the additional check? Oh no, okay. I'm just gonna listen first.
Few soldiers would appreciate the idea of taking orders from an accursed die.
Yeah,
A skilled commander would never rely on luck to make decisions.
Exactly.
On the battlefield, the distance for every maneuver should be clear and precise. Not two numbers with a D in the middle. Unless you're looking to invite a mutiny. That said, if a die with such power were placed in a soldier's hand, I'm pretty sure they'd roll it and let it decide their destiny.
Luck won't always be on your side. Exactly, just like my luck in gacha games.
Exactly. There's no good luck without bad luck. Just as a coin must have two sides. Luck essentially defines one's entire life. And whether it's make or break, life or death, the die will keep on rolling. Of course, dice aren't the only tools used to play with fate. Coins, lotteries, even shells on the beach can all serve the same purpose. Thanks to the randomness of fate, a Babylonian may rise to be a proconsul one day and fall into slavery the next.
Some strategies could have been avoided.
That's where historians come in. With a little creative editing of the history books, even the random rolls of a die can suddenly make sense.
What the hell is that pot name? Oh my god.
What were once avoidable tragedies are rebranded as reasonable incidents, or even desirable outcomes. You're starting to sound like a gambler.
How does he know? I'm joking, I'm not a gambler.
But even gamblers, after hitting a hot streak or a losing spell, start to convince themselves that they've figured out the grand pattern behind games of chance. It isn't just gamblers either. Witches tried to influence fate through rituals and charms. Ancient mathematicians calculated probabilities on paper. Some even wrote books on game theory. Meanwhile, others suspected there were cheaters among them. I just hope these high rollers unite to confront the demon who holds the laws of the universe. Past, present, and future in its claws, and give it a well done and a slap in the face.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I just got an email. Anyways, I didn't listen to what he said. I just hope these high rollers, you know, confirm. Let me just quick read it. Okay, you're talking in circles today.
Haven't I always?
Yes, I've noticed that.
It's just that today, the die rolled a peculiar number. But all things considered, I prefer the other kind of commander. The die is cast. But regardless of what number has been rolled, it's time to cross the river.
Wait. Oh, yeah, it's the other one. December 1, number... I'm not gonna read that number. Each person is uniformly allocated 1 dose of chlorpromazine and 1 dose of thalidomide. Okay? It's December 1. December 3, each person is okay, 3, okay, increase. December 7, oh! Oh my god. It's Baronil now. Okay, why sudden change? I don't know. Okay. On the stage, Octavia remains the picture of serenity as she orchestrates the Congress. Okay.
Miss Recoleta, as a witness to the Congress, you have the right to express your doubts calmly.
I love how she
Listen,
said calmly. Calmly, woman. Calmly. You know, Recoleta, just be calm and explain. She recalls the complaints of her two former companions, the jailer's dismissal, and the confused expression of every editor she has ever faced. If she were to lay out every detail of her novel here and now, she will only get the same response. Yeah.
No, it's nothing. It's just that I'd like to participate in the dice rolling ceremony. May I?
Oh my god.
Of course. The very fact that you're standing here in the Panopticon proves that you share a common fate with it.
Interesting. Recoleta surveys the prisoners waiting to cast their die. The expression are serene, untroubled, calmly waiting their fate. The joy and misfortune of those before them do not affect the long, winding queue in the slightest. She takes a deep breath. Okay.
It doesn't matter when I roll the die, since the rolls are simply a reflection of the randomness of fate, right?
Precisely.
Then I'd like to perform my role after the 27th inmate. Is that alright?
As you wish, Miss Recoleta.
Interesting. Does she know something? Why are we fighting? Are we fighting the jailer again? Oh, it's Fix.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
Nothing happens. A small game that examine your life. Okay. Nothing happens. I'm just gonna go with the first one then.
Más allá del concepto mundano en todos loading. Huh, a truly villainous moment. Do I have to do this?
Eliminate target.
Random enemy. Oh, so we're playing like this now, huh? So we're doing this now. Okay. I see.
Charging.
Please, allow me. Stay back, I say!
Faraday's miracle.
Flee, mortals!
Yes, queen. You want them? Oh, trigger 4 times. Amazing.
Loading.
Más allá de...
Charging. Barrage.
Feel my dark embrace! Tus aliados la verdad.
Eliminate target.
Flee, mortals!
Die. Oh! Why is it benefiting me only? I am suspicious. I am very suspicious.
En todos los mundos.
Loading.
Shall I, master? Cosmología, filosofía clásica, el fundamento del mundo.
They are much naughtier than the foundations.
It seems fate favors you, Miss Recoleta. Here are your supplies. Please be sure to follow the distribution rules of the Congress. This is an essential structure of Comala, and a belief shared by all its inmates.
Oh my god.
Honor it.
I'm so confused.
Just as I suspected. These supplies belong to me now, Octavia. I'm free to use them however I please.
Nicholas tried towards Eduardo, who has curled up in a distant corner, clutching his head, and as his body trembles in silence.
Here, Eduardo. Take them.
Oh!
But I haven't fulfilled my destiny yet. These precious tablets and capsules. I can't accept them. They are gifts from fate. The die has placed them in your palm.
You know,
But I don't need them.
there's
You
this
do.
thing called compassion, you know, and maybe you should learn that, you know, it's okay.
Thank you, kind senorita.
Okay. The prisoner's trembling stops. He blankly pinches his arm as if trying to distinguish reality from dream. And then, all at once, he snatches the medication from her hand and shoves it into his mouth. All of it?
Eduardo, what's wrong? Are you taking the medicine right now? There's
Oh my
no
god, is it gonna
rush.
backfire?
There's plenty of it. You can have it all.
Por Dios, Eduardo! How could you squander fate's gifts like this? Kind señorita, please, give me the medication. I need it more than anyone else.
Oh, she broke it.
No, I'm the one who needs the most.
Oh no.
Give me the medication. I beg of you. With the protection of these amulets, I might finally be able to get a peaceful night's sleep.
Well, these people are very crazy.
Trembling floors and wailing ghosts.
I'm so curious, does this glitching has meanings, you know? I'm just... The prisoner shoved and struggled, countless hand reaching towards the helpless writer, trying to snatch the small round pills of salvation.
Enough! Enough!
Oh no. A blue glow spread through the room, forcing the prisoner to clutch their heads and fall down to their knees. Their riot comes to an abrupt halt.
You shouldn't have done that, Miss Recoleta. Your ignorant generosity could shatter the very basis of our survival.
Yeah. She steps towards Eduardo, now writhing in pain, as she picks up a few stray capsules scattered at his feet. This is insane! The pills dissolve into a stream of, oh my god, voided sand, vanishing as it poured through her finger.
We have never had such chaos at the Congress. Understand this. We rely only on the randomness of fate to distribute supplies and assign responsibilities.
You know what? Now I understand it. I understand. Maybe we do need some randomness, you know?
If you disrupt the status quo, the entire system of the Panopticon will collapse beyond repair. It is only by respecting the arbitrariness of fate and adhering to the rules of the Die of Babylon that we have kept this place functioning all this time.
The Die of Babylon? Tell me, how did you know this name? Are you the one orchestrating this whole thing?
Recoleta, equally confused and furious, grabbed the hostess collar.
¿Podría ser? ¿Eres Aleph? Tal como sospechaba Verdun?
Let go of me, Miss Recoleta.
Oh my god, stop,
Have you gone mad?
Stop harassing the woman.
The role of the Die is absolutely random. I'm not orchestrating anything. Before the Congress began, I made an oath. I intend to keep it.
Please, calm down, Miss Recoleta.
Yes, thank you, Vadim.
I think she's telling the truth.
She lets go of her grave as the reality of their situation dawns on her.
Sorry, Octavia, but please, you have to tell me how you learned about the Die of Babylon. I must know. Only my pen pal and I should have any knowledge about this die.
I heard about it from the physician. He described it as a symbol of collective consciousness that we could harness to maintain immaculate order in the Panopticon. The Comala Congress was coined, iterated, and perfected by the physician based on this concept.
The physician again. Everything eventually leads back
I was about to say that, but
just as we suspected.
I see.
Recoleta casts her eye over to the silent jaguar who remains wordless from beginning to end, watching it all unfold. I don't know, it sounds sketchy about the
jailer. We have to meet
jailer.
with the physician in person. Now.
As I've told you many times, Dr. Merlin is too busy at the moment. I couldn't possibly trouble him over a novel and a pen pal. They are just fantasies.
Couldn't you make an exception? What if they're not just fantasies? What if they're tied to the very survival of this place? Miss Recoleta said the Panopticon could collapse because of the Die of Babylon.
Are you seriously telling me you believe that nonsense?
It wasn't nonsense, nor are they fantasies. You saw with your own eyes how I won the die roll.
It was just a coincidence.
The jailer's words are at odds with the subtle motion of her eyes and face. The Foundation's investigators seem on a prime opportunity to apply
What if we
pressure.
present you with stronger evidence? To prove it's more than just a coincidence. If everything in the Panopticon proceeds according to Miss Recoletta's novel as she says, she should be able to predict what happens next, including the roll results of the absolutely random die. That's right. The Die of Babylon isn't random at all. It's nothing but a supercilious fraud veiled under the guise of fate, and an actor of the inescapable loop of history. And not one of you is paying attention to me whatsoever. Ugh, to hell with this era of ignoring unknown writers.
Oh my god, I feel bad.
Miss Recolletta, please make your prediction for the next inmate's die roll. This way, you can prove to Miss
I have
Jenna
a feeling
the
that something
irrefutable
bad's gonna
connection
happen.
between Kamala and your novel, The Rise and Fall of Sanity. You finally remembered its name! Oh, what sweet balm to my spirit. Miss
I
Octavia,
love the music.
please continue the Congress and let the next inmate perform their role. Then Miss Recoletta's statement will be proven true.
The hostess of the Congress remain non-committal.
I appreciate the reminder. No matter the interruption, the Comala Congress must go on. Though not for Miss Recoletta's sake, of course. Next inmate, please.
Following the die's designated order, the next prisoner stepped forward to roll.
Hello, inmate Garcia.
Oh, Garcia.
You know what to do.
Of course.
La sexta cara. Un pilar roto. El flujo de la fortuna y la calamidad.
So the result of the next roll will be a 6.
Oh! The prophetic precision plunges the hall of new encounter into breathless
As
silence.
fate reveals, the number is 6.
Oh, she looks shocked.
Just as Miss Recoletta predicted.
That could still be a coincidence.
Oh my
Do it
god.
again.
Jailer.
La 13ª cara. Una cadencia desconcertante, sin un verdadero principio ni fin. La 4ª cara. Un hombre que se ahogaba usó el último de sus fuerzas para nadar a la seguridad. La 17ª cara. Cojeaba hacia el distante oasis, solo para que la débil humedad y la inquietante quietud revelaran cruelmente que era un espejismo. La 6ª cara. Otro pilar roto con grietas idénticas
God.
a la última. Confirmó la hipótesis de la investigadora
making me
de la
nervous.
causalidad. Este lugar solía ser un edificio circular.
Is that enough? I've almost finished the entire chapter.
It's not possible.
One coincidence after another begin to stir into an uproar. The coincidences appear endless.
Who are you?
Ugh.
I'm sorry if this comes as a shock to you, but I did warn you, Octavia. Now it's proven. The Die of Babylon is anything but the so-called randomness of fate.
Have you been sent here by some god?
No!
Are you a hobby prophet? Have you brought this knowledge to save us? Or to shatter our beliefs? Our world?
Not this music. Oh my god, it always breaks me. A question destined never to answer never need to answer. Never to need an answer. Oh my god. She lets her eyes fall into the cardboard balls and onto the 20-sided die. The ridiculousness of its nature becomes starkly visible.
What is this thing in my hand? What are we? What is this prison?
I'm asking
I
the
don't know
same
if it's
question.
some kind of sorcery or arcane skill, but it's unfathomable.
Look at that cute.
I'll take you to the physician. Not because of your earlier request, but because the situation has escalated beyond my means. The overseer of the Panopticon will decide how to handle your situation.
Oh,
To be honest, Miss Recoletta, I wasn't sure you'd be able to correctly predict everything.
oh my god, even Verity
Thank
doubted
you.
it.
Are you saying that you risked everything on a hunch?
It worked, didn't it?
I love
Come
Verity,
with
man.
me. Dr. Merlin's office is in the central tower.
For her part, The now vindicated writer follows at the end of the line, letting her mind race.
En la sexta versión de mi novela, todos en el pueblo mueren a causa del dado de Babilonia. Porque solo la muerte puede cerrar el ciclo de la historia.
No.
Carcelero, eres el empleado del banco, ¿verdad? Entonces, al final, también sufrirás un colapso como el empleado del banco, cuando se da cuenta de que él y el pescador de dunas son la misma persona.
Oh my
If
god.
all of this is tied to the rise and fall of sanity, then, as its creator, I will get to the bottom of this.
That's bad. I don't want them to die. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want it to die. As crazy as they are, they deserve to live, you know. Ah, it's the extra chapter. The Weaving of Shadows, Volume 5. The boundary shatters and an astrologer claims an unspeakable truth. Okay, give me something. After that, I attended several more literary salons and wrote things I had never dared write before. Miss Octavia, however, never made an appearance. I didn't see her for quite some time. That was until I followed some prisoner to a large hall and heard her voice among a group of unfamiliar inmates. She noticed me and greeted me warmly. She told me she had been working on some new initiative. She told me of her hopes to gather more support to improve conditions in the prison and initiate a spiritual shift towards realism and resistance. I truly believed back then that everything was heading in the right direction. Before all eyes, the host of the assembly, the idealists, step up to the podium. By the randomness of fate, we have gathered here to participate in the Kamala Congress. Before the eye of destiny, historian and astrologers alike, I now declare a new rule amendment. A duel before a crowd. What the heck? A duel before a crowd of eager eyes. The winner awarded 10 pounds of gold, and the loser left with 10 flies to descend upon him. Before the Kamala Congress convenes, we shall assign 2 members of La Sociedad this noble mission, a duel decreed by fate. Oh my god, his ideas. Doris hears the faint clink of a small object rattling inside a box. Ah. Julio, step forward and draw the sharpest blade of your literary thought. According to the rules, I will preside over this duel with fairness and impartiality. Now prepare yourself. Okay. The absurd fictional metaphysical duel ends within a fraction of a time. The victorious prisoner receives 10 shining golden pills, while the loser collapses to the floor. Oh my god, that shocked me. Okay. The crowd erupts into chaos. Octavia's cries rising above the noise.
What's going on?
Yeah, tell them. Miss Julio, he's having another seizure.
Miss Erd, please, Julio needs your help.
Okay. Octavia, you know this is all part of the randomness of fate. The randomness of fate. She doesn't argue back as she usually would. Instead, she stands frozen in place as if stunned. What's the matter, Miss Octavia? This is an emergency. I require your assistance. Answer me, Octavia. Why are you trying to change Julio's fate? Because no one should die like this.
I don't want him to die.
My god. She's like the most sane person here.
Please, Miss Octavia, help me so I can help him.
Yes. Oh my god, poor girl. Her voice cracked, leaving only the sound of a stifled sob lingering in the air. What's wrong, Miss Octavia? How's his condition now? Miss Octavia? No. She remained silent. After a long pause, she cast the heavy stone into the bottomless water. Miss E.
Mr. Julio is gone. He left us the moment the duel was over.
What the fuck? How could that be? Seizure can potentially lead to irreversible brain damage, but how could it happen so fast? A precious— what the heck is going on? My brain! A precious life gone so quickly, swept away by something so senseless, lost in a nonsensical duel. What exactly is this so-called Congress? Some kind of punitive system unique to Kamala prison? But how can someone's life be decided by something so absurd? Yes! I wonder that. Are we simply meant to suffer to a fate so twisted, no matter how absurd it is? It is so irrefutable. This isn't the fate I seek. It's a distortion of it. It's my fault for not finding a better way. I used to think Mr. Julio didn't care about anything but his own novels. I never imagined my ideals would mean anything to him. But he was the first person in La Sociedad to support me. But that really was an irreversible fate. A fate granted to Mr. Julio by the Die of Babylon. The Die of Babylon? Oh my god, what the fuck? This is bullshit, man. The question is left unanswered. The rules of the salon goes on. This is crazy. You watch your friend die. He could be helped, but you just watch him die. Insane! Who would have stepped off the endless staircase and reached the silent water? He has become as calm water. What the fuck? And dissolve into his own pond. Let us offer our blessing, our silence, our farewell to this matter of fate. Okay. And let us imagine that Julio's literary career was a happy one. Imagine! Wow, what a great statement. The hall remains deadly silent, no applause, no response.
A life is taken, and that's all you have to say?
Oh my god, yes, queen, preach, queen. Saleh. You really don't care whether we live or die, do you, idealists? And all of you? Don't any of you have anything to say? Why are you all just standing there? If we hadn't keep rejecting the physician treatment, maybe Mr. Julio wouldn't have died. Rejecting? How ridiculous. You have no clue what that demon in human skin is capable of. How he'll reach into your mind and mold it like a clay. Reshaping it until it becomes your prison. In the realm of fiction, fate and reality, the dissolution of the ego is inevitable and irreversible. Therefore, we must not resist the ending dealt to us by the Die of Babylon. Oh my god, I cannot brain this. Do you even know what you're talking about? I never truly understood you, idealist. I will find a better way. I must rewrite this tragic tale. If you disagree, then leave, La Sociedad. I will not have our great poem disrupted by an offbeat syllable. Oh my god, so mean. Besides, your tedious talk of social responsibility should have been purged long ago. Modern Latin America belongs to visceral realism, and you're too ignorant to even attempt to seek it out.
What a ridiculous, laughable man you are!
Yes! Yes! Yes, I see it clearly now. It's your tyranny that has driven everyone to ruin. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not leaving. I will establish a new literary movement right here in Kamala. Right here in La Sociedad. I'm not gonna say that. And I know we will use our literature to rescue the inmate who suffered all around us.
I've had enough of your condescending stone-hearted ego and your pompous sophistry.
Yes, Queen!
He'll only bring misfortune upon us with his constant rambling about that visceral realism.
I hope I never see you again, Miss Ed. Huh? Oh, there's a dot, there's a period there. Miss Ed, we have to get you out of here. Another second around, this mania might just doom us all. That is crazy.
Only the physician, the true overseer of this prison, can save us from this situation. Please join our society, Miss Torres.
Help us build a renewal so that they point us together. I've already spoken with the jailer. As long as we follow the rules and help them manage Kamala, we'll be free to discuss literature. Are you sure that the jailer doesn't know that Doris was here?
Forgive me, Miss Octavia. While I truly appreciate your kind offer, I'm afraid my conversation with the physician must remain private.
Oh.
Why?
Please answer me this question first. From what you've seen, you'd say this prison is circular in shape, yes? Then tell me, at the center of this structure, is there a watchtower? What? Impossible. You guessed it exactly. And our destination is somewhere inside that watchtower. How did you know?
I've had such a lovely time here. So much so that I almost forgot what I came for.
What? Which is precisely why I must put an end to this cruel farce masquerading as fate. Oh god. Then do you intend to rebel against the watchtower's gaze? Just like the idealists? You misunderstand me, Miss Octavia.
That inescapable gaze, and the permanent theme of fate.
To get closer to the truth I see, I have no choice but to meet the administrator that young lady spoke of.
You've decided to save the people here with your own hands, in your own way, and so have I. There are things I must face alone.
Interesting. Though she is well used to death, the pain of Buddha's passing still linger in her heart, causing her to say this word that don't quite feel like herself.
I see. Lend me your palm. I'll draw you the way to his office. Good luck to you. And to all of us.
Farewell, Miss Octavia. I truly hope all goes well for you in the days ahead.
Okay. As Octavia retreats, slowly fading into the distance, she quietly adds,
And in your journey, finding answers about fate, too.
Insane. Oh, there's only one. So the bug is still there. Okay. Behind the operating curtain. Ah! Are we gonna finally meet the physician? Please tell me. Please there's no like plot twist or something. An otherwise tidy room is covered in fine scratches and small unidentifiable stains. The smell of disinfect lingers in the air mixed with mild dew.
Wait here a moment. I'll report the situation and your request to Dr. Merlin. However, since he's always busy, I can't guarantee he'll agree to meet you. But I'll do my best to persuade him.
The jaguar's figures slink out through the inner door.
Now's our chance, Sinetto.
Our chance? What do you mean, Timekeeper?
It's unlikely that the jailer will let us search the central tower, even in this situation. We should take the initiative and look for clues while she's away.
Yes.
I see, Timekeeper. I will do my best.
Yes. Sinetto swiftly conduct a thoroughly unauthorized search.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Recoleta. Without your precise predictions, we wouldn't be standing here now. I haven't yet grasped the connection between the die, your novel, and what's happening in this place. By process of elimination, it's almost certain that your pen pal, Aleph, is right behind this door.
Sometimes I envy your decisiveness, Vertin. I'm sure many people have praised this special talent of yours.
Are you alright? You don't seem as excited as when we first entered Kamala.
Recoleta holds her gaze on the tightly shut door, uncertain whether she hopes it will open now or ever again.
The all-seeing sentinel of the Panopticon, veiled within the central tower. If it truly is Aleph,
it is him.
I don't know how to face such terrifying
an increasingly plausible reality.
I mean, look at the book.
Sorry to interrupt, but Timekeeper, I think you'll want to see these.
What's that?
Signed Erd.
Oh,
This is a letter from Dr. Dores.
the delicate signature matched the one in the manuscript.
Her
folder.
handwriting. It's as beautiful as I'd imagined. Who is it addressed to?
Aleph?
Dear Mr. Aleph. Aleph? Looks like Dores and Aleph are acquaintances. Or at least, they've had some correspondence. Dear Mr. Aleph, my apologies if this reaches you at an inconvenient time. I am Dores, pen name Erd, an ordinary inmate of the Panopticon of Kamala. I write seeking your guidance, if you wouldn't mind offering it to me. I heard from the physician, Dr. Merlin, that
you have the answer to every question. A statement which has been echoed by the
God.
idealist and
The
the
voice
other
of Mother.
inmates. I have something I wish to ask you. What exactly is your role at the prison? Chief Warden? A secret backer? An observer who dominates the prison? Are you truly the supreme ruler of the Panopticon of Kamala?
Looks like it. They tear open the next letter, eager to read on.
Dear Erd,
Oh,
I do indeed have answers for every question, including yours. I'm afraid every one of your speculations is off the mark. I am merely an inmate who chose to imprison himself here.
what the fuck?
And allow me to point out that your identity isn't as ordinary as you claim. Why is it that you, my fellow inmate and guest of Manus Vindictae, are so interested in Kamala?
Dr. Dores, a guest of Manus Vindictae.
A muffled shattering of glass interrupts their reading.
It came from inside the room. Do you think they're okay?
They're fighting?
The jailer and the physician. What happened?
The door defies any attempt at an answer, sitting.
I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
But it could be bad.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go in and see if they're all right.
Yeah, do not wait anymore. Don't wait anymore. Break into it. Oh my god, it looks like the unlocked door leads to another room more discreet and oppressive than the last. A cold operating table lies in the center, surrounded by scattered bottles and medical
It
instruments.
seems we've stumbled upon the physician's office. I should have known. But is this an operating room? As if this prison wasn't bizarre enough already.
Inside the narrow operating room, the jungle reacts badly to the intrusion.
Didn't I tell you to wait outside? What do you think you're doing barging in like this?
Oh my god, how
We
is
were
this
just
calm?
worried about your safety, jailer.
Enough. Get out of...
Quiet.
Oh. Someone's back.
The reptilian complex governs all our fundamental functions.
Are we finally meeting you?
Our heartbeat, breathing, fight or flight responses,
Oh my
and
god.
our territory and hierarchy
Show
awareness.
yourself, Aleph.
Our primitive ancestors, like reptiles and birds, followed such instincts to survive. Through millions of years of evolution, we developed the limbic system. This processes emotions and forms memories. It allows us to feel fear, sadness, anger.
What
joy.
is he yapping about?
Now it's the neocortex that makes up more than 2/3 of our total brain volume. Language, perception, logical reasoning, abstract thought. This is what forms the complexity of human nature. We read, create, perceive. We try to understand both the world and ourselves. We are forever setting goals, one
That's
after
so
another.
cool.
And all this, these
I
multitudes,
need to admire this.
happens within the confines of the skull, in the tight folds of the crowded cerebral cortex.
Wait, what the fuck is he doing? Lobotomy or something? Oh my god, this art is magnificent. But also, what the fuck is this?
Is he performing surgery.
Such a delicate and elaborate organ. Were it unable to forget, what would come of it? Can this space, no larger than the palm of my hand, truly accommodate dozens of people?
What the hell? What is going on with this man? At last, the physician sat down his operating scissors and needles, signaling the end of surgery. Yet at the same time, the old machine issued an alarm signaling that his patient's vital signs are wavering.
What's happened to the patient? It looks like he's dying.
Oh no. The anxiety rises as the question goes unanswered on the screen. The last waveform disappeared, leaving only a constant flutter.
¿Fracasó la cirugía?
Nonsense. The surgery was a tremendous success.
The fuck?
I have erased his debilitating hysteria and restored order to the Panopticon.
By killing him? What the heck? What? Hold on a second, I need a fucking break. My brain hurts. What the? Oh my god.
What are you trying to achieve by barging in here?
To know your secrets, man. The man behind the operating table stared at uninvited guests expectantly, but does not give them a chance to respond.
Forget it. The next operation requires my attention. Jailer, show them out. Bring me the next patient in 15 minutes.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Miss Burton. I'm afraid you have to leave now.
No, the jungle looks sad. Recruiter stepped forward, blocking their path. There's a hint of pleading in her voice.
Please, just let us speak with you. It'll only take a moment. I have something very important I need to ask.
The question is not given time to take shape.
Important. Nothing is of greater importance than my experiments in the Panopticon, outsiders.
Experiments? So they're not even... It's not even trying to heal them.
To ensure they continue, the stability of time and schedule is absolutely paramount.
Experiments in the Panopticon. So you really are the controller of the prison, then?
Controller? What an outdated notion. Superficial, really.
Oh my god.
The Panopticon has no need for such power, regardless of who occupies the central tower, or even if no one's there at all. Every inmate is both the observer and the observed, both wielders and subjects of power. Achieving such a state requires no physical or violent measures. The structure of the Panopticon itself is the mechanism which sustains it. Kamala is simply a manifestation of this model. Once I confirm its feasibility and adaptability, this model can be applied to any functional setting with only minor modifications. So far, it has proven to be far superior to any current system of governance in our world.
Oh my
Transcendental.
god.
Curse it. Why am I wasting time explaining this to you? Time is running out.
Crazy man. The investigator keenly signs the key within his words.
Dr. Merlin, you keep mentioning time. What exactly do you mean by that?
I wanted to say...
You need to ask? Even those oily-headed lunatics know it. The end of this era is imminent, is it not?
Oh! Indeed, the word that was so close to being spoken.
You know about the storm?
That's what you call it, is it? A storm that washes everything away? You employees of the St. Pavlov Foundation should know better than I. Soon, this era and everything in it will cease to exist. I must prove the feasibility of the Panopticon model before this place is turned to ruins, or something even more unrecognizable.
The more chaos is gonna build, the more the era is gonna wipe up Earth.
What on earth are you two talking about?
Oh, she doesn't know. The conversation extends beyond even the most imaginative region of the aspiring writer. Here we go again.
Can predict the era to which we will be reversed. I have seen the eras change time and time again. The transformation of this place, over and over. But no matter which era each of these 9 storms, as you call them, has taken us back to, Cordeismo continues to plague this land. Dependency theorists, martyred revolutionists. I've seen them all. You, young writer, are no different from those intellectuals who were swept away in the rain. There is no romance in this era. Only the repeated cycles of madness and brutality. An endless, meaningless struggle. Only in this forgotten corner can we momentarily escape the plundering of the marauders and the chaos they unleash. Although it won't be long before this place is looted by those oily-headed lunatics, just as it has countless times before on this land as rich as silver.
He mutters to himself.
But there is still hope. Even in a wasteland, we may still be saved as long as I uncover the path to transcendentality. I will find the ultimate answer. Ugh. I've already wasted far too much time on you. Leave. Now.
The physician turned away, beginning preparation for the next surgery, organizing his worn-out instrument.
You heard him. Please don't press things any further.
All right, Senora. I get it. Obviously, you don't want to discuss my novel with me anymore. All the letters we wrote to one another. All those inspiring revisions and suggestions. I guess they meant nothing to you.
Her voice wavered. Rejection, closed door, harsh critics proved more devastating than all of them together.
But there's still something I must tell you. Jailer, could you please allow us a private conversation with the
No.
No. With Aleph.
Hearing this, the physician stopped.
Leave us, jailer. I'll spare these outsiders 5 minutes.
The switcher. The jaguar turns to leave, her face revealing uncharacteristic sorrow as she lingers on the girls one last time. This time she offers no word. What does that mean? Jailer, are you not telling us something? Are you not telling us something? Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Hold on. What the fuck? Wait a minute. I'll be back. Hold on. I'll be back soon. I'll be back in a second. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. I didn't know that they still deliver parcel at night. I didn't know that. And the parcel just came by. Okay. Anyways, where were we? I feel like the jailer has something. This is something she knows. and that she's gatekeeping for them all, and something bad's gonna be happening soon. Yeah. Master of the Labyrinth. On the On the steady beeping of a heart monitor keeps the airy silence at bay. Okay.
Dr. Merlin. Or should I say Aleph?
How many names does it have?
I don't know why you're using my novel to manipulate the Panopticon, but you need to know that it won't serve your purpose, whether in fiction or reality. You claim that the inmates are both the observer and the observed, and both wielders and subjects of power. How could you be so blind as to not see the true state of the Panopticon? The inmates haven't achieved any perfect order. No, they've devolved into pitiful caricatures of themselves, performers in some endless pantomime to be watched from the central tower. Even their medication has become a prop to demonstrate the so-called randomness of fate in the theater that is the Panopticon. This farce hasn't made the Panopticon a better place. No, it has warped it into a twisted theater of cruelty, where the sick are denied treatment and left to quietly perish in the dark corners of its halls. And literature has died alongside them. This prison is a monster, born under the gaze of this all-seeing power. Aleph, is this truly the ultimate answer you've been searching for?
The physician suddenly seems startled, stepping back and accidentally knocking over his tooth. Oh! He's caught off guard.
Are you suggesting that this is the answer I've reached? That my experiment has been a failure all along, and I've been too blind to see it? No. Impossible. Foucault's theory is flawless.
Having his life work denied is something he cannot tolerate. When the man searches the tabletop with feigned composure, but in doing so, he unintentionally sweeps all surgical tools onto the floor. Oh,
I have removed every obstacle to the running of this prison. It is pure, sacrosanct. I have constantly re-evaluated the system, adjusting my instructions to my subordinates to ensure the most efficient maintenance of the established order. And now, you stand here and tell me that everything I've done has been meaningless from the very beginning? That the power model I have implemented has already been replaced by an alternative? No, outsiders. The perfect order of the Panopticon shall not be disrupted. I will not be swayed by your lies. This facility is superior to all others. Nothing here escapes my notice.
At last, in a barely noticeable corner, he finds himself. He finds the 20-sided die breathed in black mist.
That said, it isn't easy to work a miracle, as we all know. I shall personally verify it all myself.
We're playing now. All of his emotions dissolve as he grips the die. The narrow operating room shakes as if responding to him, emitting a distorted scream.
What's happening?
Yes. I'm asking the same question. Is there a fight?
Visitors from another era. You have come here with plagued ideologies in an attempt to break the subtle balance of the Panopticon. But did you not notice the tiles beneath your feet? The cracks and water stains on the walls, constantly changing right before your eyes. This room, the previous room, every room, you have blindly wandered through them, seeing them as nothing more than the building blocks of a monotonous labyrinth. But this place was not born from the chaotic imaginings of a madman. No. Every inch has been crafted through the meticulous harnessing of order and power. Every wisp of spider silk drifting in the wind, every speck of rust on the gallery rail, every detail of the Panopticon has been built by my own hands.
Dang.
With this ever-shifting die, concepts may be transformed into reality, and ideals into substance. I observe the movement of every entity, the passage of every second. The moment you entered this realm, you too became subjects of my experiment.
Oh my god. This madman. Oh, look. Balls. Okay. Okay. Assist. Okay, nice.
Which of these darlings
We
shall
shall fight
to
Aleph.
first?
No. Amazing.
This is all getting out of hand.
So we can get more attack with Sandra. Because I'm going to use her a lot.
Impossible! All is under the die's control. What may appear to be chaos is nothing more than a temporary deviation.
What the fuck?
I'll show you. I don't need the
That's
high
cool.
ground. I found my target.
Please, allow me.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Nice. So make it.
Now!
Nice. Is that it?
I bring you victory, as promised.
I thought he would have a second face or something.
This happened when the Idealist was attacked too.
To think we've been trapped in a prison fabricated by a die all this time. Did the physician really build all this with such a small, simple object?
The distortion is getting worse. Prepare yourselves to fight or flee.
The situation begins to spiral out of control. Now everything in the room screeches and twists until they become a mess of meaningless black and white lines.
Please, Dr. Merlin, stop this.
No. You're asking for the impossible. Power model of the Panopticon is destined to permeate all of society. Such insignificant interferences could never plunge it into chaos. But it already has, Merlin. You failed. I have not failed, as long as I keep the prison running.
The physician fiddled with the die, muttering baffling and incoherent word to himself.
It isn't your power model running the prison.
Oh.
It's the die. It's simply a form of magic, unrelated to the microphysics of power you seek. It provides no aid in your experimentation with power. It's a false hope. A castle in the sky given to you by the military junta and Manus Vindictae.
Oh.
Manus Vindictae? So you really are working with them? What exactly do you intend to do?
Oh my god. Is he crashing out? Oh.
Then I've also failed. I've ended up a pathetic fool.
Oh my
Lost in
god.
the chaos of reality. Just like the idealist chasing visceral realism. Paracelsus seeking the fountain of youth. And Zahir obsessing over the one-sided coin. When did it all start falling apart, Aleph? When the doorknob loosened? When the prisoner's wounds started to fester? Or when the daily disinfectant concentration reached 28 milligrams? Or the crack in the second gray brick on the wall expanded to 6 millimeters? Or was it when Warden Tartuffe left Ushuaia with news of the Foucault Association's dissolution? This place should have been the ideal ground for psychoanalytic practice. Why did they halt all research, all discussion? We've been abandoned, haven't we? By eras old and new, you designed and have maintained everything in Kamala, right down to the smallest detail. But it is these details
He does have
that
split
trap
personality.
you. And as the bars close around you, you are losing your name, Merlin. And you're becoming a physician, a man forever imprisoned within these walls. I don't understand. All these false eras are like a dreadful novel with no conclusion. trying to find answers within such things is, in itself, a mistake. Much like them, you are destined never to attain transcendentality. Tell me, Aleph, does the ultimate answer even exist?
Oh my god. The die becomes too heavy for him to pull, and longer it drops to the floor. My brain right now. The distortion and tremor of the prison finally subside, as if the pulse of a massive heart had stopped for an instant. Amid the swirling dust, the girls help each other stand, but fail to notice the truth revealing itself before them. What truth?
Timekeeper, are you alright?
Yes. And you? And Miss Recoleta? Is Recoleta?
Miss Recoleta? The smoke clears, but no one responds. The named girl simply stared in shock at the figure before her.
You're...
The word utopia derives
Well,
from
hello
Greek.
there.
It means
Fine man.
no place. People cannot understand the structure of the labyrinth, yet they continue to follow its paths. They cannot comprehend the mechanics of fate, yet they believe in its jurisdiction, as if by doing so, everything will naturally fall into place.
Hello there.
And now, the polar night
It's finally
approaches.
here.
How good it is to see you, pen pal.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you can just end the chapter there. By making the man yet. Wait, I did miss something. A clipping. When it pulls out the ice pick, don't be afraid. Panic is proof that you're still lucid for now. Okay. In 1935, Professor Antonio from Portugal became intrigued by a medical study documenting how gorillas become docile after the removal of their frontal lobe. Lobotomy. What are they doing? Okay, inspired by this, he successfully performed the world's first human frontal lobotomy. Yeah. Okay, I didn't read that. Known as leucotomy. The surgery was remarkably successful, paving the way for a significant breakthrough in research. In 1949, Professor Antonio was awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for his work. Though continuous practice and refinement, he and others eventually improved and perfected the procedure, even developing a specialized leucotomy. Oh! However, the surgical technique required a high level of expertise, and as a result, it was never widely adopted. I mean, I don't want a doctor to mess with my brain, you know. As dumb as I am, I don't want a doctor to mess with my brain, okay? In 1945, wait, I will go back in time, okay? In 1945, American doctor Walter Freeman modified the procedure, which became infamously known as the ice pick lobotomy. The technique involved rendering patients unconscious with electroshock or anesthesia, and then hammering a steel pick, roughly, oh my god, the thickness of a chopstick. What is this? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, the pick was then manually rotated. Oh my! Destroyed the frontal lobe. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay. In 1950, following strong recommendation from psychiatric pathologist Vasily Gayanovsky, the Soviet government became the first to announce a complete ban of frontal. Thank you. On frontal lobotomies. Over the next 2 decades, most countries, including the United States, followed suit and passed a law prohibiting the procedure. Oh my god. A metal pit. That's my god. People are crazy, man. Oh, okay. Philosophy in motion. Does the Foundation ever actually require employees to clock in? I don't think so. Have you ever heard of Foucault, Senator? Yes, he's a renowned French philosopher and social theorist. I read books about his theories at the SPDM. So those are precisely the kind of books they never confiscate. Sorry, I don't understand. Never mind. Can you explain what you read in detail? Alright, Foucault argued that madness isn't a natural phenomenon, but rather a cultural construct. In early times, punishment was a public spectacle, a display of power for the rulers. Nowadays, things are different. After the Enlightenment, punishment became a form of public education intended primarily to deter crime. That's true. The phrase public execution has all but disappeared from everyday language. Discipline and punishment, by that logic, the SPDM aligns closely with Foucault's ideals. But Deleuze believed that another model of power had replaced disciplinary power, the power of administration, a highly efficient yet indifferent system of management. The system holds control over the environment, and under such circumstances, the individual inner self ceases to matter. Timekeeper, is this discussion because of what the physician said? That's right, initially I just wanted to hear your perspective on this. Now I'm starting to see how this model reduced people to little more than animals. Right, Timekeeper? Oh my god. I already discussed this. Wait. Okay. I need a moment for a while to calm down. Oh, the mask in the mirror. Okay. I'm scared.
Where did the physician go? Wait.
I wonder.
Sir? Are you?
Yes. No one noticed when the unfamiliar prisoner appeared. He seemed calm and almost ordinary, like an unchanging mirror that had stood here all along, in this room, in this labyrinth, passed unseen by everyone. The answer she now sees plainly makes her step back in a panic. But in the end, she says the name out loud. Its sound is heavy, cold, and leave her at a loss.
Aleph. It's you. My pen pal. You are, in fact, in Comala. All those letters. All the ideas we shared. They weren't just my imagination or some prank. Vertin, Soneto, it's all just as I told you. They weren't meaningless. They're all real.
Yeah, why does she feel no joy?
So, sir, are you Aleph, the ruler of this prison? Are you the one controlling the panopticon with the die? The one hiding Miss Dores's whereabouts?
What curious inquiries. Quite different from the last 2,666 questions I've received. My guests, you may call me Aleph, or by any other name, be it a symbol of God's oneness or a farcical epithet.
The way he speaks, goddamn.
I am merely one of the many prisoners who voluntarily reside here. A single letter in the alphabet of the Panopticon.
A letter? The way you speak is quite different from Dr. Marlin. Still, I wonder what your relationship is with him.
Under the dim lighting, and the man looks drained of all.
But allow me to make a guess. You're Dr. Marlin, aren't you?
I'm afraid that's not entirely accurate. But you may think of it that way. Merlin is a figment born of my mind, an incomplete reenactment. He is me, yes, but not entirely. He, or rather they, failed to find their answers. They fought against their predestined fates, only to be inevitably crushed under their weight. I simply stood by and watched it all unfold. That was the extent of our relationship.
They?
You've already met Merlin and the Idealist. Even witnessed their demise, shackled by the delusions of verses. The Idealist lost his own name. Merlin, too, imprisoned himself within the system of the Panopticon. I'm sure their desperate pursuits caused you some trouble. Please forgive them. After all, your fleeting encounters led to the demise of them both.
I think I understand now. The Idealist and the Physician are both parts of you. Or, to put it another way, they're your alter egos.
It seems the jailer's diagnosis that the whole prison is mad has been shown to be more accurate than anyone could have imagined.
The Physician mentioned Manus Vindictae. What's the relationship between this prison and the Manus?
Visitors from the Foundation. We all witnessed those eras perish. In 1977, not long before the fourth storm, I arrived in Ushuaia. Shortly after, some members of the National Foucault Studies Association reached out to me. But it wasn't just them. An arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae also approached me. Each of them wanted answers. They named me their advisor.
You acted as an advisor to the Manus?
The two parties presented me with a concept and a parable, respectively.
A concept and a parable?
The Foucault Association sought to explore the feasibility of the Panopticon concept here, while Manus Vindictae showed me a parable of the past and future. Day and night, I wandered through endless texts, endless realities, as I searched for answers. And thus, Merlin was born. He was both an experiment and a price I paid. A new concept, a new direction. Pursuing such things always leaves me confined by the limitations of human knowledge.
I love how this game tackles mental illnesses, you know.
Merlin spent his entire life exploring Foucault's theories in pursuit of that singular yet infinite answer.
What about the Manus, Mr. Aleph? You didn't explain why you helped them.
Explain why? Because they asked me to. Just as you have. I simply worked to answer their questions.
So you're saying that, to you, we are no different from Manus Vindictae, and if we ask, you'll answer us, without holding anything back?
Is that not precisely what is happening this very moment?
Aleph picks up the fallen die. It flickers with a familiar comforting glow.
This is what the Manus gave Merlin. A magical die named the Tear of Kamala. It was once a gemstone that belonged to a god. At the beginning of the century, explorers plucked it from an ancient gate they discovered in Antarctica. To the explorers' amazement, the gemstone could turn human desires into reality. So they cut it into a die, a symbol of fate, and used it to build a sanatorium, which was later transformed into the Panopticon you are standing in right now.
His words are direct, yet still leave the outsider perplexed.
Then, Aleph, you really are the mastermind behind the Panopticon?
The silent girl grips a notebook. Her knuckles turns white from the pressure. The draft of an unpublished novel with words that only she knows. The countless hours spent on her desk. The self-reflection, the meticulous questioning, revision, and scrutiny of every word. That book holds the life of its writer.
You said Merlin used the Panopticon to seek his answer. What does that have to do with my novel? I don't get it, Aleph. Why would you use my novel to manipulate this place? Roberta, Garcia, Octavia, Pablo, the jailer, everyone. Not one of them deserve to be trapped in a deadly loop in which everyone's fate is already predestined. They're just like the ghosts in Amalfitano, inescapably trapped within the ruins. Tell me, what is it you really want?
Hearing this, the lonely prisoner fidgeted with the die, looking puzzled.
It's not about what I want. It's about what you want. The third line of your first letter. You said you wanted to give the rise and fall of sanity an ending.
Huh? No, you can't end it there. What the? Oh. Oh my god. A titled invitation. A serpent brings an apple but already possess the wisdom. Dear Mr. Aleph, the National Focal Study Association extends a formal invitation for you to join our organization. Our mission is to guide society and the world towards a more structured and enlightened future. We believe your exceptional ability will be instrumental in achieving this vision. We eagerly await your response. Sincerely, Jose Tarque. Oh. Okay. Draft of a strange incantation. Oh. The greatest arcane skill demands through thorough preparation. Every leads the crystallization of countless insights. Okay. A draft of a strange regarding the blood by water stain ritual. Okay. A large number of arcanists, this should be an easy achievable goal for Manus Vedete. Young people capable of lifting bricks and setting sail are plentiful. Devotion remains the best catalyst. Raw lion's tail, sacred scarab wings, nuclear shell were combined with the fountain of immortality. It seems likely that Manus Vedete aims to achieve something extraordinary. Given the shell's properties, it can withstand an immense amount of energy, ensuring the ritual success. It is indeed an incantation requiring considerable meticulous preparation. The location, what to say again? How convenient. Remains an excellent choice, but for the ritual itself, timing is of paramount importance. The time referred to here is not our traditional understanding, but time itself. Okay. Oh, it's called Aleph. It's called Aleph.
Los registros históricos del Dado de Babilonia aún se pueden encontrar en la biblioteca de la Universidad Santa Teresa. No. Una apertura como esta haría la historia demasiado ambigua. En 1975, en el pueblo de Amalfitano, Sonora, México, ocurrió algo terrible y escalofriante en la cabaña con el techo azul. Todo comenzó con las costumbres peculiares de los Espera, ¿cómo supe todo esto? Necesito agregar un ro para el narrador.
Oh my god.
Un poeta surrealista de México me contó esta historia. Una anciana entró en el bar al que solía ir en el pueblo. Al mismo tiempo,
el empleado del banco también entró al bar trayendo la noticia de que una corporación multinacional iba a construir una fábrica de jabón de galletas en Amalfitano.
Espera, empleado del banco. No sabía que había bancos en Amalfitano. Pero sí, tiene sentido. Los bancos comerciales son, sin duda, un sello del capitalismo. Antes de convertirse en empleado del banco, Era un defensor de las antiguas costumbres del pueblo. Era un pescador de dunas.
Después de aceptar el destino otorgado por el dado de Babilonia, eligió dejar todo atrás. El triste y aterrador pueblo y los ciclos ocultos dentro de la infinita aleatoriedad.
Oh, qué irónico. Pero también es realista. Ahora solo necesitamos un personaje contrastante. Una anciana tejedora se sentó en su antiguo taller, girando incansablemente su rueca, un regalo precioso, otorgado por el dado de Babilonia.
La tejedora ciega relató suavemente todo lo que había vivido.
¡Qué idea brillante, Aleph! Una tejedora ciega no podría haber presenciado el asesinato. ¡Fantástico! En este caso, agregaré a un conductor de burros que es asesinado en este capítulo. Con cada una de tus sugerencias, la historia da un paso adelante. Pero todavía no veo ninguna señal del final. Es como si no importara cuántos personajes nuevos agreguemos. Todavía falta algo en el pueblo de Aleph. ¿Qué debo hacer? ¿Cómo le doy un final a esta historia?
Tú misma me preguntaste, ¿cómo le doy un final a esta historia? Me describiste cómo tus palabras se habían transformado en un rompecabezas desmesurado infinito, un lenguaje irreconocible, la ausencia de un final aún te roe, atrapándote para siempre en ese abrasador pueblo desértico. Todo lo que estoy haciendo es intentar encontrarlo para ti.
¿Estás diciendo que has estado manipulando los acontecimientos en el panóptico desde que intercambiamos cartas por primera vez septiembre pasado?
Oh my god. She struggled, vainly hoping for him to deny it.
Sí, cada vez que revisabas la novela, se hacían ajustes correspondientes en el panóptico. Reflejar fielmente las complejidades de cada detalle era clave para asegurar que la historia avanzara. Estos ajustes los manejaba principalmente Merlin, a veces el idealista, y antes de ellos, Zahir y Paracelso.
¿Cada vez?
6 versiones de la historia del Amalfitano ya se han desarrollado en el
That's
panóptico.
crazy.
Eso significa la rana aplastada en el barro, la vaca muriendo de vieja, el fantasma asesinado en el duelo.
Oh my god.
Los cambios repentinos al dado de Babilonia, todas las revisiones que sugeriste, todas las muertes, el caos y la locura. ¿Realmente sucedieron aquí mismo?
The ever-knowing prisoner falls into a long, dark silence. He will not answer a question when the one asking already knows the answer.
Incluso la eternidad tiene sus límites, Recoleta. In the 6th revision, we added the blind weaver, an extraordinary figure, just like the paracausality researcher who carries a suitcase that you introduced in your 7th letter.
The paracausality researcher carrying a suitcase. Miss Recoleta, is this character really based on the Timekeeper?
Yes.
What? Of course not.
Oh.
The paracausality researcher is an entirely different character.
Don't you understand? We're only one die roll away from the ending.
Oh my god. I have lived the core of the infinite labyrinth. The tear of Kamala swells slowly in inside.
I don't. What on earth are you trying to do?
Oh my god. This is crazy, man. The filament lamp of the operating beam with its motion, the wall ripple like water, then transform into... I don't know. Within the mirrors, an endless stream of information appears. It's creeping me out. Stop breathing in my ear. my god, shit. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. A seemingly possessed telephone babbles on all radio scenes. A flickering slide. Projector whirls and crack. A mute film projector spin. A timetable. Oh my god. Open and dictionary of countless languages flow past. A room without an exit. An eternal predicament of prisoners' dwelling.
Recoleta, it is the cycle of fate that has brought you to the Panopticon of Komala in Ushuaia. Now, return to the rise and fall of sanity. Return and become a character once more. You've been searching for its ending. But how could you possibly find it when you're no longer inside the story? I believe that this time you will witness the grand finale with your own 2 eyes. No more sadness. No more loneliness. The answer you've long sought lies in the inevitable final roll of the die.
So, the jailer is the bank clerk, and Erd is the blind weaver. But what about Roberta, Garcia, and Octavia? They weren't even assigned roles. They were just playthings, helpless in the face of fate. What right do you or I have to decide what happens to them? To dictate their gains and losses?
But they couldn't possibly understand such a thing, could they? To you, it's just a story. But to them, it is the manifestation of bittersweet destiny.
Do you think hiding behind the guise of fiction absolves you from the reality that you've turned the Panopticon into a living hell?
Oh my god.
You're the only one who truly understands the rise and fall of sanity. Goodness knows how many manuscripts I sent out that never received a reply.
You know, you need to research about your pen pal next time. Don't just, you know, it's gonna be like that ad, you know. Hi, I'm Amanda, you know, that ad. Make sure you do your research, guys.
I was so grateful to you. For your replies, for understanding my novel. Those things were more precious to me than any sunrise over the Andes. Had I known that your feedback was created in such a way, and at such a cost, I would have preferred not to receive it at all. Don't you get it? Even if they don't understand my novel, the people I meet are still my friends. Whether we took a long journey together, or we simply chatted for a few hours. We formed an inseparable, miraculous bond. They're a part of me. How could you treat them like fictional characters? It's disrespectful to my work, and to life itself.
The writer's resistance is so sharp that it cuts through a left carefully constructed labyrinth easily.
But you raised the question yourself. Why do you resist receiving its answer?
Because it's crazy. You're playing with people's life. He lowered his head. For the first time, crack appeared on the indestructible mask.
They're always like this, aren't they? They throw a question at you, only to abandon it along with the fading of the earth. This storm will spare no one. You've known it all along, Aleph. Only the timeless Panopticon can maintain control. The all-seeing tower. The perfect governing system.
Oh my god, poor man.
What a hopeless fool you are, Merlin. Haven't you heard what they say? There is no need to build a labyrinth when the whole world already is one. Your meaningless questions will be swept away by the tides of time, only to resurface on the shores of our minds once more. We've seen it happen over and over again. Surely you've realized by now that the only true meaning can be found in literature. For over a century, literature has remained the singular, ultimate answer. This lonely cowboy is simply feeling lost at the moment. Spare us your rambling, my dear. You're wasting our time.
Enough.
Oh. The die that reflects the heart can no longer bear its way as the glows from within burn its vision. On the ground, on the surrounding mirror, countless reflections of Aleph appear, each wearing a different face, that crowd into the room as a flood of ghosts.
Aleph seems to be in a terrible state. We have to be careful. Something isn't right about that die.
Throw that away. Oh, the music was about to get good. Ah. We shall fight. The crazy. Oh
I have
my
all the essentials for writing
God.
poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Go ahead. Keep the story going. Carry it through until we finally feel the sweet gratification of the
Oh
ending.
my God, it's crazy, man.
Your endeavors are doomed to fail. There's only madness in literature and art, not transcendentality.
What the fuck? Okay. Let's go!
I found my target. I'll show you. I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Hold on. Let me do that again.
I found
Más allá del concepto
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Let
en
me try
todos los
Recoleta.
momentos. Keep calm.
Icaros, find your mark.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más. Nuestro aliado es la verdad.
Oh my God.
El camino a
More
Tlón.
Alfie.
Más allá del concepto, el camino a Tlón.
I found my... I'll show you.
Cosmología, filosofía clásica en la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
Now! This is Sparta!
Of course, there's the second phase.
Death comes for us all. For victory! Artemis.
Más allá del concepto mundano de
Charging. Loading. Charging.
Kill them all.
Yes.
Do I have to do this?
Eliminate target.
I bring you victory, as promised.
The chaotic battles comes to an abrupt halt.
Wait! Mr. Aleph? Are you human?
Soneto stepped back, lowering her glass feather. She is shocked to realize that her opponent has no arcane skill at all. From the beginning to end, all he had was the die.
Please hand over the die peacefully.
Mr. Aleph, please stop resisting. It's futile.
Oh my God.
Futile. Yes, it's all futile. The cage of rules, the ideals of literature, both are futile. Mere illusions conjured along the path to transcendentality. They all fear that they're nothing more than phantoms in someone else's dream. That reality will devour everything, including their very existence. That's why they drift further away from transcendentality. They couldn't break free from that false dream. None of them could.
Aleph stumbles as he looks up at the storyteller.
Both the physician and the idealist walked toward their own destruction, just as I expected. But your novel still has hope, Recoleta. Its ending hasn't been written yet. We cannot deny that it may be the answer to achieving transcendentality.
You're not going to stop, are you? Not until you get your answer. Sonetto, We have no choice but to seize the die from him by force.
Kaneto's arcane energy gathers at the tip of her glass feather. At this moment, the silence order takes a step forward.
Enough. I said enough.
She shakes as she reveals the notebook that has never left her side. Oh my god! I'm invested in it. I need to know. Sarah, an unsent letter. Someone has already opened it. Perhaps the lady, or perhaps the sender themselves. Okay. Dear Miss Recoleta, I have completed reading the 6th edition of the Rise and the Fall of Sanity, which you enclose with your letter dated February 8, 1991. Below are some of my personal insights and suggestions for the story's direction. I believe we are nearing the conclusion, and I sincerely hope you never lose your passion for writing. Additionally, regarding the character of the blind weaver, the letter remains unfinished, as it appears with the corresponding encounter and unforeseen interruption. Oh, so he was trying to talk about Dolores. I love how she's just standing here and then she's laying down now. Let's go! The boundary of fiction. Oh, 1990. Guadalajara International Book Fair. People move between bookshelves and corridors, engaged in heated conversation. The air is filled with the mingling of multiple languages.
I'm afraid we can't publish your novel in its current state, Recoleta. We look forward to seeing more refined work from you in the future. Ah, Senor Cruz! What a pleasure to see you here. I'm an editor from the Naranja Dulce Publishing House. Could you spare a moment to discuss the copyright for the Bluebird? We're huge fans of your children's literature.
The editor leaves, hurrying after another writer, leaving Recoleta standing alone in place. The 7th publisher to reject her today. Oh no.
Hey, relax, Recoleta. Look at all the books around you. This place is heaven. You can't get down on yourself. There's so many writers and publishers here. It's only natural you'd be turned down 17 times. This is just the beginning.
Oh, poor girl. The young writer, attempting to forget her 17 rejection, flips through the event guide in her hands.
Now, which section should I visit next? Oh, this brochure might help.
She turns to the last page of the thick handbook where all the invited authors and their contact details are listed.
Estupendo. An exchange of ideas between writers. Nothing could be more incredible than that. I recall James Joyce was inspired by a letter he received from Henrik Ibsen. So, maybe what I need is to find someone to share my manuscript with. But who? Tadeo Emasums. Aleph. Averroes.
Haha. Haha. A knock at the door interrupts the daydream.
Oh, it's you, senor. Don't worry. I promise I'll catch up on the rent next month. Although I must say, this apartment's hardly worth the price. The cracks on the walls must date back to the last century.
Make all the excuses you want, Ingrid. If you don't pay the rent soon, you'll either end up in that crumbling colonial building on the corner or on the street, selling oranges at the San Telmo market. By the way, Julia told me you lost your job at the textile factory. You under some kind of can't work in one place for more than 3 months, curse or something, senorita?
Oh, you don't even want to know about the terrible things that happened in that factory. All I did was lend the oppressed...
Bah, you're just like those college kids, full of hot air. Anyway, I am not here about the rent. Didn't you tell me to watch out for your letters a while back, when you just returned from abroad? Well, here it is, a letter for you.
Oh, The girl freezes for a moment and then snatches the letter and slams the door shut, almost buzzing with excitement as she unfolds it.
Dios mío! Someone actually wrote back to me! This is incredible! Oh, thank you so much for bringing it to me, senor.
She slit open the long traveling letter.
Dear Miss Recoleta, it's from, let's see, Aleph.
Oh.
Hey, I've been watching you. You're not local, are you? What are you writing? Oh, hola. You're right. I just arrived in Buenos Aires 3 days ago. My trip's been a lot like a Copes tango performance. Full of twists and turns, but nothing much worth telling, really. I'm actually writing a reply to my pen pal. Long story short, I sent him a manuscript of my novel, and to my surprise, he actually wrote back. Amazing, isn't it? In our recent letters, we've been discussing how my novel lacks a key character to drive the story toward a decisive ending. So we've been debating whether to introduce a new ghost to act as a turning point for the story. Oh, so then you're a writer? Hey, Pancho, come over here. I found an actual real-life writer.
What's the big deal? I wrote plenty of poems in middle school.
Oh, so you're a poet. I have a feeling we're about to embark on an incredible adventure together. Are you interested in joining the visceral realism movement?
Oh my god.
What? I've never heard of it, but it sounds like fun.
Boy. Oh boy.
Fabuloso. We have no time to waste. Once I finish this letter, you two must join me on a journey to Ushuaia.
Ushuaia? The end of the world? Why the heck would we go to that icebox?
Oh, don't be such a downer, Pancho. Just think of the fun
how
we'll
fast you
have,
make friends?
the breathtaking scenery we'll see, and the incredible stories
I
we'll
must
hear.
be living under the shed.
Fine, Maria. I'll deal with the cold if you really want to go so badly.
By the way, could you tell us about your novel? Of course. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Now where to begin? All right, let's start with the cottage with the blue roof and Amalfitano. It's been 6 months since we first exchanged letters. Since then, I've been traveling. First from Chile to Mexico, then from Mexico to Argentina. And I've never stopped writing. I'm not really sure what the purpose of my novel is. I just keep writing and writing. I can't stop. What power does literature hold? What responsibilities? Perhaps only by continuing to write will I understand one day.
Recoleta flips through a notebook, every tenth of the page containing a different colored letter. After their long journey, these pages of letter form a faded reader. Their handwriting long since blurred.
Aleph, you're right. I do want an ending to my novel, but not like this.
Yes.
You really have no idea, do you, Recoleta?
Well, you keep saying that. The only reader realizes he still not grasps what is happening, forcing him to reveal the truth he has long concealed.
The rise and fall of sanity is your story.
What do you mean?
You are a ghost, wandering this forsaken land.
Excuse me?
Still striving to create a miracle.
What's going on?
You are a wandering poet, born in Amalfitano, the foolishly brave protagonist of the story, and the embodiment of the author herself. A reflection, yes. The author, no. You are simply a figment of her imagination, a manifestation of her dream. Have you not realized it? The literary pursuits and romantic adventures you described, they are merely faded memories from 1975. The poets who joined the visceral realism movement
I'm so excited. I just want
left
to know what's
Latin
going on.
America long ago.
Faded memories.
As for the novel, it's yours now. A story you're writing. A story about yourself. Your departure has turned Amalfitano into a ghost town. The characters have lost their connection to you. They're gradually fading away. If the novel is destroyed, you too
What the
will
hell?
cease to exist.
Wait. This is... Miss Recoleta? Is what he said true? I know you never lie.
Oh my
Pen
god.
pal.
What the
In your
fuck?
first letter, you told me that a character's role and fate must be determined from the outset and consistently adhered to throughout the story. Reading the perspective and insights of a walking encyclopedia, having such a person be willing to share their thoughts at all, was an exhilarating experience. I had never imagined my novel could develop in this way. Words could hardly describe how I felt in that moment. No one but you has ever understood the story of that town. Following your advice, I added the bank clerk, the dune piscator, the blind weaver, and the murdered donkey driver. Amalfitano was no longer an empty town with a single blue-roofed cottage. The new ghostly residents had begun to fill the skies over it. The story was finally reaching completion. I could feel that the ending was within reach. I became increasingly eager to meet my pen pal. I couldn't get the thought out of my mind. I wasn't sure what I would say to this Aleph. A simple thank you, perhaps? Or maybe a discussion about the future of Amalfitano with its sole reader.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'm no different from everyone else.
Oh my god.
Led up the garden path by fate. But even if I am a ghost, as you say, an incarnation of someone else, a fictional being, so what? My resolve will not waver, even if my existence is bound to fade away. Because this isn't what literature is supposed to be. You once told me there isn't an ounce of reality in fiction, only voids and glorified lies. Let me tell you this. Whether real or fictional, corporeal or intangible, I have accepted my existence now. Let's put a stop to this, Aleph.
Damn. Oh!
The inmates
Oh,
aren't
no!
characters in my novel.
What the fuck?
They're people trapped in a prison.
I thought you were gonna
Just as
cease
you
to
are.
exist.
By simulating my story here, you
Oh
have
my
made me into some
God!
kind of god. A guilty, false creator. A dictator of fate.
Coletta!
I never wanted any of this.
Oh my god. No, you can't just end the chapter there. Please don't end it. Please don't end it there.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
My girl
Lo veo.
is being
La
shattered.
frecuencia perfecta. La admirable aleatoriedad del destino. Creo que lo he encontrado. La fuente del dado de Babilonia.
Oh my god.
Las deudas de los muertos. Esas facturas. Ya no estoy atrapado.
Desde el día en que perdí la
Oh my
vista,
god.
nunca
What the hell is
imaginé
going
que
on?
la rueda gira
Fighting ghosts. Okay. My brain, what the hell? What the f...
En todos los momentos.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you. I'll show you.
Yeah, I should have used Coletta.
I never miss.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
I bring you victory, as promised.
Nice. Okay, it's not. It didn't end. It didn't end. Oh, shattered word and ghostly illusion roll for breaking free from the story structure and the gaps between its lines, filled with regret and obsession. Torn letters and book page flutter in the air like snow in a crystal globe on a winter night. Everything is quiet.
Huh? Miss Recoleta has vanished.
What? How? Recoleta! My baby!
Did she really cease to exist like Aleph said?
Recoleta.
She destroyed Stop! Oh. Come back, Recoleta. There's no way she's dead, right? Just please don't tell me. Oh my god, you can't just... Don't do this to me. Chapter by chapter, I keep being traumatized by these characters, man. My heart. Book fair, God. A great marketplace of ideas and knowledge. Book fair guide, a B section of work guide. The Bluebird, Watson Cruz Children's Literature, Editor Review, a children's book, but not just for children. Viewing the world from a different perspective reveals an entirely new reality. Fox Beneath the Sky, Teleo-Social Literature, Editor's Review, a classic intellectual autobiography offering profound reflection on the nature of time. Bloodmaster Averos, horror fiction, Editor's Review, undoubtedly the finest novel about vampiric creature this century, a 300-year tale of immortality, jealousy and humanity. Attending authors, contact information. Teleo, Amazons, Aleph, Averos, what is the number? Why is that dot down here? Okay. The Jaguar is back. There's Recoleta there. Ghosts of the Past. Ah. I'm just gonna put it all out though. Ah! It's not being read. The cottage blue. Roof, a girl's dream of a secret. Oh my god, then she wakes up. Ah!
Qué sueño más extraño.
Oh my god.
El sabor de la realidad, tan amargo y triste.
What is going on?
Pero lleno de pensamiento dialéctico. Tal vez la gente del panóptico refleja...
She looks around, surveying the cobweb. What the hell? Corner where a stack of manuscript have piled up to the ceiling and over empty ink bottles collecting dust.
Entonces realmente soy un personaje en la novela. La misteriosa cabaña con el techo azul fue mi hogar todo el tiempo. Entonces, los rumores que los fantasmas propagaron eran realmente eso.
The young writer stepped out of her home into the street of the familiar yet foreign desert town. Countless nameless characters and ghosts arrive upon hearing the news, feeding the roads and sky.
Bienvenida de nuevo a Amalfitano, querida escritora.
Gracias, querido ícono del capitalismo. Pero, ¿no desgarré esta novela en pedazos?
A woman wearing a peculiar hat stepped forward.
Verás, Amalfitano es una dimensión más allá de la vida y la muerte. Este pueblo es un reflejo de tus pensamientos internos. Es incorpóreo. No puedes desgarrar algo incorpóreo. La literatura es infinita y atemporal, como un río que fluye a través de la vida y la muerte.
No me extraña que seas mi personaje favorito. Nunca dejas de iluminarme.
Desafortunadamente, la literatura es una vocación peligrosa e inútil. Nadie entiende realmente, ni siquiera recuerda tu trabajo. ¿Recuerdas el dicho? Los únicos verdaderamente muertos son aquellos que han sido olvidados. Recoleta, desaparecerás para siempre si dejas a Amalfitano otra vez. Será como si nunca hubieras existido.
Siempre he admirado tu pensamiento crítico, señor. Encaja perfectamente con tu rol.
Is she a date for real? Rough hand grabs the writer's palm, feeling at the light edge into his
Todo
cheek.
estará bien, Recoleta. Lo que sea que haya pasado. Ahora has regresado. El dado de Babilonia rodará de nuevo. Y cada uno de nosotros obtendrá nuestros finales.
The crowd erupts into...
Así es.
Resuelve el asesinato en el bar y pon mi alma en paz.
Libera al pueblo de la locura infligida por el antiguo espíritu.
Arregla la aleatoriedad del dado de Babilonia y aplana la frecuencia catastrófica.
The young writer takes a step forward. Everyone, the living and the ghosts, watch expectantly.
Entonces, el final que he estado buscando es el que el otro yo no pudo darme. El yo que se lanzó de cabeza a la lucha contra un poder invencible. El yo que finalmente dejó esta tierra. Después de todo este tiempo, finalmente he encontrado mi final.
She grabbed the gleaming dial of Babylon.
Solo un lanzamiento más y todo habrá terminado. Mi historia, mi pueblo, todo finalmente. Y ahora el sueño sobre el panóptico también terminará, ¿verdad?
Oh, cariño, es solo un sueño.
Oh, no.
No me digas que estás abandonando tu búsqueda de toda la vida por un
Este sueño es cruel. Nadie entiende esta gran novela ahí ni este pueblo asombroso.
Pero aquí, eres una verdadera escritora. Este es tu hogar, Recoleta.
Pero ya extraño a mis amigos en ese sueño. Existe, así como este lugar existe.
Pero nosotros también somos tus amigos, Recoleta.
Podrías desaparecer si dejas a Malfitano. ¿Estás segura de que quieres irte?
The young writer puts down the die. The die that signifies the end of everything vanishes into the sandy weed.
¿Sabéis cómo soy, queridos amigos? He pasado mi vida emprendiendo aventuras tontas y no así soy yo, ¿verdad?
Oh no.
Amalfitano es, en efecto, un lugar ideal. Un lugar para vagar, para un viaje corto y para perderse un rato. Y tiene a ustedes, mis amigos ficticios, a quienes quiero tanto. Pero debo regresar a mi sueño y ver a mis amigos ahí. Ellos son igual de importantes para mí.
Well, as they hear the words, the girls of the town smile with relief.
Sí, tienes razón, Recoleta. No se puede negar que eres un alma noble y apasionada. Cada uno de nosotros los...
También eres nuestra querida amiga. ¿Por qué te detendremos de hacer lo que realmente...
Everyone makes way for her as a path into a boundless void.
Te deseamos lo mejor, Recoleta. Buenas noches, querida. Que tu sueño sea dulce esta vez.
Gracias a todos, mis amigos. Nunca los olvidaré.
The girl wipes the tears from her eyes and steps into the looming darkness. All is silent as she enters the barren land. There's only the faint sound of the footstep echoing against a vast and empty darkness.
I've read your work, Señorita Recoleta. To be frank, it lacks both depth and breadth. This town of yours is still far from reflecting the complexity of society, and the narrative lacks a discerning perspective. It still needs some work if you want it to truly resonate with our audience. Just go for it, Señorita. You're at a perfect age to explore, experience, and learn.
Time wheels, and at last the girl feels her existence again within the void. She reclaims her void.
What's happening to me?
1,000 or perhaps countless faces emerge before her.
Ah, of course. The rise and fall of sanity is my story. So, even though the novel's been destroyed, the story, and myself along with it, lives on in the minds of those who read it. Thank you for your feedback, editor. Even here in this great expanse of darkness, I can still hear your words. You have my gratitude. Thank you for reading my novel, even if you didn't understand it, and likely never will.
She navigates a labyrinth of words and an endless expanse of mirror water, the darkness surging towards her like a rush of wave on a dark night, making her presence feel heavier.
Honestly, I find your story totally fascinating, but I'm still struggling to understand the connections between all these nameless characters. Couldn't you make it clearer? Like a movie? Typical. Trust a writer to try to be all obscure and mysterious. Maria, Pancho, you guys are the best traveling pals I've ever had. Our paths may diverge in the future, but the joyful memories of our journey across grasslands, snowfields, and deserts together.
Wonder what happened to them.
It's been great coming along with you. You're totally one of a kind. We'll be waiting for you at my aunt's vineyard. A little sun after a hard day's work will do you good.
The passionate companions waved to her, never looking back as they continue forward. The girl's steps are no longer weightless. With every step she takes, they feel heavier and more real. She lingers inside the infinite mass in the mirror, the boundless universe, filling her with both confusion and...
There is ambition in her writing. It's passionate and poetic, fractured and chaotic. But when viewed as a whole, her work feels like little more than a superficial illusion. It lacks the depth to truly touch the soul. I will refrain from offering further comments until she stops romanticizing her childish adventures.
To put it bluntly, her phraseology feels overly deliberate to the point of distortion. Her verbiage is like a collection of vague sentiment bubbles.
So aggressive, the way he speaks.
I see, Aleph. Then this is how you really feel about my novel?
Oh my god.
1,000 readers will interpret a story 1,000
She's slowly
different
coming
ways.
back.
Some believe the text itself is dead, and it is the reader who gives it life. The truth cannot be fully conveyed through words alone. That said, I think The Rise and Fall of Sanity is a good story.
Oh, so the Eternal Paradise is a library of sorts, just like I always imagined. Or is this just another reflection of my inner thoughts? I like it here. It's nice being surrounded by literature. But it's time to go back to reality.
It's so pretty, man. The art.
You're right about literature, Dorside Beggar. It is a dangerous and futile calling, but I still believe in it.
The investigator from this foundation breathed a sigh of relief together. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't die. Recoletta's reappearance is as sudden as her disappearance. Sonata hasn't even had time to wipe the tears from the corner of her eyes.
Recoletta, you're back!
I'm so glad to see you're safe. And I'm so glad to see you two worried sick about me. Thanks, mis mejores amigas Soneto y Burton.
The reborn writer turns to the prisoner sitting dejected nearby.
See, Aleph? I still exist.
Amalfitano is gone. It's all over.
Passionate
I'm simply
reader.
a wandering ghost now, never to return home again. You may still exist, but Amalfitano will never get its ending. You've nullified its existence, rendering all of this meaningless.
Yep.
Sorry, I couldn't answer your question.
Oh no.
I failed once again.
Oh man. His life falls to the ground once used to construct a beautiful dream. Now, whatever magic it held has dissipated.
Amalfitano and the Panopticon were two parts of a whole. With Amalfitano gone, Komala no longer has any reason to exist.
Yes?
I'm sorry, Aleph. You, who know all the mysteries of the world, who seek answers to every question, have lost yourself in the process. You can answer everyone else's questions, but never your own. Who's the person behind that mask? Is he real? Does he still exist?
Who am I?
Oh, the weighty ending to the story leaves the prisoner still trapped in a blurred illusion, exhausted. About a prison grown, like an aging water wheel struggling under its own weight, distorting, fading, and collapsing into the current of its mind.
Stay vigilant, everyone. This is just like when the idealist and the physician had their meltdown. Only this time, it seems even worse.
I think Aleph is trying to tear down the Panopticon.
Yeah. Beyond the crumbling walls, a shivering figure is faintly visible. He grips a gun. Oh, gun! Tightly, the black barrel shaking in his hand is aimed at the people in the room.
Freeze!
Huh?
Stay where you are. All of you.
Garcia? Is that you? Can't end it like that. Just give me a fight. It's...
Take a deep breath, soldier. The smoke's cleared now. This story, this battle, will soon come to an end. A writer has departed from her domain, leaving her creations scattered behind her, like blood-soaked bandages and fragmented skulls in the trenches. What a garbled mess.
I think I understand. Damn!
How wonderful for you. You know what? You should be the leader
No,
of
I
the
don't want to be
literature encryption communication team. Just arm yourself with a dictionary, and even enemies with 45 Maxim machine guns won't stand a chance against you. Because the poetry you recite will surely blow their minds before their bullets pierce yours.
Damn. You've developed a sense of humor.
Well, it's all thanks to a certain writer, the embodiment of the wandering poet and traveler from Santiago to Buenos Aires. She impressed me with her precious experience as a cafe dishwasher and campground caretaker. What really rekindled my sense of humor was her seriousness about her literary pursuits. You'd understand what I mean if you'd ever heard a cheesy joke at a comrade's graveside. Drawing strength from her wanderings and rebellious exploits, she attempted to change society, wielding the sword of literature as a revolutionary intellectual and a leader of thought. Some would hail her as a battle angel of Latin America, with words as piercing as bullets and poems as powerful as tactical bombers.
I doubt it's such a profound impact. I believe in the power of literature.
Many share your doubt, myself included.
Yeah.
Here, come closer. Let me tell you a secret. Many, if not all people, foolishly think it's the executioner who drops the guillotine blade, the powder that fires the bullet. While they're half right, they're substantially inaccurate. Craters on the battlefield aren't the result of bombs, but a clashing of ideologies. A trigger pulled long before the powder ever ignited in them. As for literature, well, it's probably best not to buy too much into the Latin American boom. Forget about the status report from earlier. That said, at least there's one thing that's certain. Books can bite back, and they'll leave scars.
Damn. So I guess we're nearing the ending. The prisoner stepped out from behind the wall, a weapon held in his hands, his shaking hand.
I was just setting up my exhibit when everything started shaking. Then I realized it wasn't just my imagination. So I followed the cracks in the wall and found my way here. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something's happening to the panopticon, isn't it?
Yeah. His panic hand shifted the gun to his left, who has collapsed on its side.
Are you the physician? Or is it Aleph? Whoever you are, please restore the panopticon to the way it was. I'm begging you. You can do that, right?
Aleph's like, bro, I'm down. I do not have the energy to do anything right now. And the mind that once created infinity now watches as it falls back into nothing before him.
Why? Why aren't you doing anything, damn it? Why is this happening? Oh, the die. If you won't help me, then I'll do it myself.
Oh no. The prisoner in desperation lunges towards...
Calm down, Garcia.
We're gonna fight. Fight! Yes. Fight!
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
Let's go.
I found my target. I don't need the high ground. I found my target.
Keep calm.
I never miss.
Oh my god!
For victory! Now! This is Sparta!
What the fuck is that? Ah, okay, it's only on the first round. I see. Okay. You wanna play that way, huh?
I'll show you.
Loading. Charging.
Icaros, find your mark.
Oh!
Finally, it's just you and me.
Oh my god. I didn't expect him to die in one shot.
Timekeeper, he's...
Yeah. Garcia, weakened by his long confinement, is easily knocked to the ground, unable to withstand even the slightest touch of arcane spirit.
Why is this happening to me? I was so close.
Maybe calm down, perhaps.
So close to completing the exhibition.
Can't you see, Garcia? There's no one controlling this place now. You're free.
Yep.
It isn't the die that's trapped you, nor is it the walls of this prison. It's the rules and that overpowering gaze from the central tower. But now that's all gone. You can go outside. You can set up your exhibit anywhere you want. No need to stay stuck in this.
Looking back at all that he had lost, the artist cut her off.
No, Señorita Recoleta. You've seen the world out there. You know as well as I that there's nowhere else I can go but here. This is the only place in the world where I can hold my exhibit, and you've ruined it. You've ruined everything.
Brainwash is something bad.
This room's about to collapse. We've got to leave. Mr. Garcia, do you need a hand?
I can take care of myself, thank you. I'll go a different way. I have to go back and finish setting up my exhibit.
Oh no. He dragged himself forward with trudging step, retracing his path to leave.
Burton, what about Aleph? We can't just leave him here.
Of course not. We still have questions he needs to answer. Sinetto, help me get him up.
Yes, Timekeeper.
Yeah. The rejected prisoner looks at Sinetto with confusion.
Your words are always at odds with your thoughts. You carry an ocean of questions, yet never reveal even a single drop of them. Why have you never shared your doubts? Why do you stay silent in the face of everything and everyone around you?
Oh.
I believe in my duty.
The prisoner's chief gives to the other Foundation investigator.
As for you, paracausality researcher, you're different from any other seeker of answers. Even on a desperate, near-hopeless journey, your heart holds little doubt.
Perhaps not every question needs an answer, Mr. Aleph.
Is that so?
The prisoner, so used to answering others' question, seems to have run into one of his own. But unfortunately, no one is here to answer it. Aww. Oh my god. That's so quick. Oh, let's listen to the guy.
It's sinking. Corpses float on the planks, and the fleeing prisoners are swimming toward the shore. Time to abandon ship.
What ship?
One that was exiled to a desolate corner of the ocean by the resplendent, civilized world. It's both a prison and a sanitarium. Are any of your friends aboard? If so, you might find the following report a little offensive. Dregs of society. Human scum.
Wow.
These are the terms used to describe its eccentric passengers. To be fair, they do lack discipline and independence, but that may well be a response to the heavy pain they've endured. Some theorists suggest that they're innocent victims, trapped in the confines between rationality and irrationality, defined and redefined by historians as they please. But let's ditch the theories and simplify things. The moment the shackle called madness was fastened around their necks, whether they were truly mentally ill or not, their lives were forever scarred. And now, the mad passengers are storming the shore.
My god. They're spreading the disease. A favorable outcome. I will choose that.
I suppose it is. You can see the joy in their faces, even in the footprints they leave behind as they hop across the beach. Yes, freedom is favorable indeed. The freedom to squander our lives, to trample on the dignity of others, the freedom to embrace absurdity and meaninglessness. Let's dig deeper. Scavenge through the messy battlefield for dog tags. Were these people born mad? After watching the inhabitants of this earth tear each other apart in one war after another, I've concluded this. Only knowledge drives people to madness. Ignorance does not. Madness is a side effect of the sedative that is knowledge. As long as those on land continue to consume it, this ship will never be short on recruits. This is a war between madness and civilization. Both sides have leveled accusations, spilled blood, and pummeled each other. And soon, everyone will have leapt into the trenches and been beaten to a bloody pulp. Only a few can escape this fate.
Like who?
Check your 6. The one leaning against the sunken ship.
Showing
no signs of struggle or sorrow. Garcia. The seawater has flooded his windpipe and reddened his eyes. Yet there he is, staring blankly at the shore. He's in his home base. He holds no hope for forgiveness from his enemies. Not in the slightest. He's a one-man army, fighting only for himself. Alone. Now, do a 360 and look again. He's been utterly defeated.
Why is the 360 necessary? I know what you're trying to say. Okay. Aspects of madness.
Dear Erd, why are you so interested in the panopticon of Kamala? Dear Mr. Aleph, whether as a doctor or a writer,
I simply cannot turn a blind eye to the friction around me,
Trying
especially
so
the
bad not to
discord
comment on
and
that.
injustice I've witnessed here in Kamala. So, I would ask of you a question. Is there any way to resolve the endless conflicts in this place?
To put an end to this, a true ending is required. Your arrival has made it possible for this simulation to have an ending, or rather, a victory.
What do you mean by victory? I'd appreciate it if you could clarify in simple terms. If this victory comes at the cost of any inmate's life, I'm afraid I cannot accept it. I also have another question for you. If I leave, will the stories and conflicts here come to an end?
Miss Grace of Manus Vindicte will grant you passage. But in any case, the cycle of history will continue to repeat itself in this prison, and in the entire world. The sins of humankind will not cease until veins turn to wires, flesh and bone to geometric shapes, and the world around us twists in the colors of an oil painting.
I must say, your words have left me rather baffled. Fragments of the events you describe often appear in my dreams. Could it be that these things really happened? If that's the case, why can't I recall the details? Why am I left with only disconnected pieces? The madness in Kamala. These bizarre dreams. I must put an end to them. What have I forgotten? Has someone or something altered my memory? I can't shake the feeling that something crucial to me has been lost in the river of time. Some kind of duty, perhaps. What should I do? How can I recapture what I have lost?
I won't answer a question that already has an answer. One given to you by the person who escorted you here and made you a promise. You're so close to the place where the truth lies. Think carefully. Why are you here?
These letters we found have answered a great deal. But there's still something that isn't clear. Mr. Aleph,
A lot that's
what
not
exactly did the Manus promise Dr. Doris?
An era. A chance for her to remember her duty.
Oh my god.
An era? You helped her leave the Panopticon in the end. Where did she go?
Momentarily roused from his dream, the prisoner looked blankly for a moment before his gaze drifted back towards the distant illusion.
Southward. There, on the No Man's continent, Manus Vindicte is preparing to recreate the parable of the past and future. A glorious past and a glimmering future belonging to Arcanus. Dr. Doris is deeply connected to this particular parable.
What exactly are the Manus planning to do in Antarctica? And why would Dr. Doris go there voluntarily?
She doesn't remember shit. That's why. The information reveals still unease in the heart of the investigation from the investigator from the Foundation. I mean, like, she doesn't remember shit and she's being threatened by ego.
Mr. Aleph,
Okay.
when did Dr. Doris depart?
It was a day when both the clouds and sun were visible.
A day when both the clouds and sun were visible. Could you be more specific?
Oh my god, it's answer.
Specific? You mean the time of day?
The date, perhaps? It's mine long ago, lost sense of time, necessary exchange to make room for an infinite cosmos of word. And he once again find himself without an answer.
When both clouds and the sun were visible.
Hey, Vertin, I think I know. It was 3 days ago.
Then Dr. Doris wasn't going to Comala on the day I met her.
She was leaving. She was headed to Antarctica.
God.
It was cloudy that afternoon, with a brief spell of sunshine, just like Aleph described.
Then it hasn't been long since she left. Excellent news.
3 days. If we set off immediately, we might still catch up to her. But, based on the intel we gathered in Ushuaia, Manus Vindictae bombed the entire port 3 days ago. Clearly, they wanted to prevent any interference from the Foundation. It's unlikely we'll find any functioning ships there. I'll report the situation to the Buenos Aires branch. Timekeeper, I'm afraid we'll have to find another way to get there.
Use Lilia with her rocket.
I have a boat.
Oh! A small boat gifted by Manus Vindictae. During the past severe storm, he has taken this boat traveling to Antarctica and Manus Vindictae's invitation to invade the
Could you lend it
Liberation.
to us? The situation's urgent, Mr. Aleph.
Why don't he follow you guys? Beneath the decrypted lighthouse, a battered little boat bobs in sync with the waves. It is small and fragile, not the kind that seems capable of braving an icy sea.
This boat will automatically take you to McMurdo Port, the landing point Manus Vindictae established by the shores of the Ross Sea.
Soneto eyes the boat with skepticism, rightfully distrusting this advisor of Manus Vindictae.
This looks like Manus technology. Its arcane energy source is highly unstable. Timekeeper, I suggest we wait for support in Ushuaia.
Oh no.
I don't usually agree with Soneto, but I have to admit, I don't have much confidence that a boat this small can actually make it to Antarctica.
Mr. Aleph, do you know anything about Manus Vindictae's ritual? How far has it progressed?
The ritual could begin at any moment. I believe that's why they left Kamala. Upon departure, one of their members, a woman named Grace, told me they would seal off the sea.
Are we too late?
If you wish to find Doris, you must follow the same path she took.
The distant drone of raging wave filled the background like a repeating moment.
I see. Mr. Aleph, members of the Foundation branch will arrive soon to evaluate your condition. I hope you'll answer their questions with the same patience you showed us. Thank you. Soneto, let's go.
Yes, Timekeeper.
As always, Soneto keeps any mission relevant inquiries to herself. The girls preparing to set sail turn to the young writer beside her.
Thank you for your assistance too, Recoleta. Perhaps you'll consider joining the...
A thunderous crash echo from behind the sound of a collapsing building. Oh no!
What was that? It came from the Panopticon.
Give me that suspense and then just like cool to continue. But oh, okay, calm down. In the place of oh shit! I didn't even look if there's article. I was too. I just wanted to know what happened. Blazing flame reflects the eyes, just like, oh my god, what the hell is that place burning? Just like the name of the island might suggest. A winter night stands sentinel over a great conflagration as every brick of Kamala prison crumbles and falls.
With Aleph's control gone, Kamala is collapsing.
It's not just collapsing, man. It's burning to crisp.
The inmates aren't even real criminals, are they? And they're still in there with no clue that they're no longer being watched from the central tower.
Oh no.
We have to go tell them. We have to get them to safety.
Yes, we should help them get out. At least until support arrives. But the Manus ritual.
The battered balls were within the side.
Don't worry. I'll go alone.
Huh?
You should hurry. When this is all over, I'll write to you, my dear friend. During this journey together, our teamwork has been impeccable. So, you can trust me to do this.
Yes, Queen.
I'm
Let's
not
go,
doing
Recoleta.
it just to help you or the organization you represent. I'm doing it because the inmates are my friends.
Okay, I trust you. Take care of yourself, Recoleta.
But if the storm truly is imminent, as Dr. Merlin said, then, Miss Recoleta, you...
Skeletal more familiar than anyone with the Foundation exhaustive revelation has already answered. She knows that in this era, before those arcanes will remain ignorant of the truth, she must watch her words.
I don't quite understand what this storm is all about. But don't worry. A brand new adventure is the best thing that can happen to a writer.
Oh my god, she doesn't understand it.
And I doubt it'll surpass the epic adventures we've shared over the past couple of days. I'm going to write everything, including the two of you, into my new novel.
I don't want another Schneider incident.
Then I'd like to be the first to read this new novel, if that's alright.
I wanna cry.
Of course.
Girl, please don't die.
I believe literature is like an endless, timeless river.
Please don't die.
So we'll meet again someday, somewhere. Probably in someone else's story. Who knows?
Oh my god. She takes one last look at her new friends, feeling a longing as if they had known each other for decades. Then, without a backward glance, the girl sprint back to burning ruins.
Adios, mis queridos amigos.
Adios, my friend. I hope you survive. Oh, oh, so peaceful. Yes, so peaceful. Everything is burning. This is fine. I love this. Oh my god. Recoleta. Wow. What are they doing? The dancing? Octavia! What the heck is this? No, 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 no. Oh, what is that? Oh. I'm lost for words. It's crazy people. Oh my god. All the visitors depart one after another. Amid the distant echo of singing, the creator of this prison stare into the fires it burns. The moment holds for a time until a breathless jaguar yes, jaguar appears at the dog's edge, staring at the human before her with uncertainty.
Dr. Merlin, you're Dr. Merlin, right? I finally found you. What on earth happened in the central tower? Right after I left, the whole panopticon started collapsing. The tower's in ruin.
Poor cat.
I've been looking for
She's
you
so cute.
everywhere. Please, sir, come with me. It isn't safe.
That won't be necessary. The snow is still falling, yet everything in the labyrinth has already gone up in flames. Fortune, fate, karma.
Oh
They're
my god.
nothing but a ridiculous joke. It's over, Jaguar. You have lost your memories, your identity, your name, and now your title. You are no longer a jailer trapped in the panopticon.
I don't get it, Dr. Merlin. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, poor cat. Jada takes a step back, her predator instinct sensing the danger in the words to come. The damage may not be physical, but it threatens to shatter what little faith she has left to hold on to, and the life she has always known.
I'm going back to Kamala. Order must be maintained. The prisoners mustn't be allowed to escape.
Oh no.
Please take care, Dr. Merlin.
She sounds so lost. I'm sad. Recoleta? Nerves torn between panic and hesitation, the jailer at last turns towards the searing flame.
Hey, you! Don't run off like that! It's dangerous!
No one heeds her cries, or one prisoner after another flees in terror, escaping the crumbling labyrinth.
In deserts! In stars! In labyrinths!
We dream on death's straw pillow!
The jailer drifts through the raging sea, unable to steer a sensible course. At last she pins down a frail and powerless prisoner beneath her weight.
Stop! Get off me! Let me go! Are you blind? The panopticon is falling apart!
It's you, Roberta.
Oh my god. The jailer recognized the prisoner under her grip. Roberta, a kind and quiet prisoner, always well behaved, now panicked and desperate to escape.
They are all mad! I knew it! They've been insane from the start! The whole place is burning to the ground and they still won't leave. They're still talking and talking about things that no one cares about.
No.
I can't help them. I never understood what they were talking about.
Oh no, Roberta.
The factions, the ideologies.
Oh no, let me hug you.
Yes, the people were nice. The idealists too, but I've had enough of this prison. I've had enough of the panopticon.
Oh, she collapsed onto the ground sobbing.
I never should have joined these movements. It was all meaningless from the beginning. I want to leave this place. Go to Spain or France. Anywhere but here. I want to go back to Magdalena.
The jungle released her grip without a backward glance. Roberta leaves. Oh! Jella stepped back into the circular structure she known as her only home. Oh! Oh, poor cat. Bro, this is killing me, bro. What the heck? I'm dying right now. Oh my god. Under the night sky, she sees Kamala prison glowing like a brilliant bonfire. Oh! My cat! Let me have that cat! 3 days ago. Is this Doris? Eh?
But how does literature make you feel?
As though I'm a kid looking through a kaleidoscope for the first time. Well, maybe that's not the best way to put it.
It's repeating.
Perhaps something a little more subtle.
The young riser drowns in the vortex of a word as the blind woman walks away. She walks silently towards Kamala prison, arriving at the dock hidden between cliff and reef. There, the prisoner who answers all questions waits her arrival.
A ship sailing to an unfamiliar land, a parable of the past and future, an era that once existed and is yet to come. Is this the answer you've provided, Mr. Aleph?
No, Erd. You will have to find this answer yourself. No one can help you with this. No one.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Aleph. I will remember what you've told me.
Please don't end it there. Please just don't end it there. Don't end it there. Give me some context. Give me more context. So the planet turn again. What's up new, right and wrong? Was in the old instead. Oh man, a dancer in the thread. Goes to the barbarous clangor of a gong. Oh! Oh my god! No! You can't just end it there. Anyways, let's read this where I skipped earlier because I was too impatient. A journey to and fro. There's a passage here. It's author unknown. I've written once more to Komala prison. To me, this massive cage is no longer an inescapable labyrinth. When I left, the lady from Manus Vindicate did not stop me, yet I could still feel her gaze. So sorrowful, so blurred, so cold, never once shifting away from me. On the street of Ushuaia, a young girl pointed me back towards the prison. The severe threat tugged at my heart, and I knew with certainty that my mission lay here. If I were placed before fate, my life and death would seemingly follow a predetermined path to its destined end. And as I walk this path, I must carry not even a shred of hesitation. It is time to speak with Aleph, the one who answers all questions. I'm guessing this is Earth. Yeah. Okay. Alright, old man. Tell me what you want. What do you have? Oh, it's not the old man. A secret meeting. In 1991, information moved at lightning speed thanks to technology advancement. What? Oh, Santos! Why are you here? The Emerald sent me to deliver the latest update. I think Ego has misunderstood something. Just because we're both here doesn't mean the Apostle Brotherhood and Zeno are pledged to work together. Mr. Santos, you know the preachers said it before. Each and every one of us is their subject. Why don't you just tell me what Ego really sent you here for? The Zeno intelligence officer intercepted a message from the Foundation Buenos Aires branch. How typical of Zeno to do something like that. The message states that a fleet from the Foundation, including a battleship and a destroyer, has departed from the north and is heading south. Oh, so you're telling me those grey and white checkers are actually sending fleet? The general wants you to speed up the transport of personnel and supplies, and to weaken the manpower of the Foundation's Buenos Aires branch as much as possible. Let me make this perfectly clear. I don't answer to him. But for the preacher and for them, I will fulfill my duty. Tell your mirror that he doesn't need to worry about anything else. We'll prepare a proper welcome for the Foundation people little fleet. Understood. That's what a way to say, like, bro, I'm not doing this because you told me to, but because of the preacher, but you're actually doing what he's telling you to. Oh my god, the ego, you know. Okay. That's the end. I'm now upset. Well, at least the update is gonna be here soon. And yeah. I'm excited for that update. I'm planning to pull for Nautica, and also this whole story. The starting was a bit slow because I don't understand whatever is going on in that place. But damn, the ending was like not that I would ever expect that to happen. Now it's burned to crisp. It's no longer there. I feel sad. This whole story is breaking my brain, honestly. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to feel about Aleph though. Because he's definitely mentally ill, but what is he actually? I'm so curious. What is it? Like, what is him? You know? They say he is a human, but a very weird human, I would say. Anyways, my brain is fried. And I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you for stopping by. And I don't know what I'm planning to stream in the future, but I'll come up with something. Yeah! So, bye bye. Thank you for stopping by. Bye bye.